Yarg me hearties. There we go. There we be. I got the mic going. Okay, we're good. Alright, I think the camera needs to come this way a little. Okay, well, I guess that's a no-go. Hey, I gotta look this way anyway. That's fine. There we go. So, what's up, my glip glops? How are we all today? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. There we go. Okay. There. So, the last time we left on our harrowing adventure, we're still searching for pants. That's always priority number one, as you can see. The world needs to see these thighs, though. I'm not gonna lie. The magnificent butt plug of destiny is in the background there. We are making our way to go and check on a cult. As far as I'm concerned, we're about to go to the Pashow Marshlands. Well, apparently this cult dude in the city said his homies are there and to go talk to them. So we are going to go and deal with a cult. If you hear any water drinking in the background, that's Frank. I just fed him. I just gave him water. And here he is, actually, coming to say hello. Hey, bud. Aw, you got your food in you? Oh, did you bloat yourself a little bit, bud? Yep, that was... Oh, boy. Wow, bud. Do you need me to rumble it up a bit more for you? How you doing? That good? You get all of it out there? That was a strong one, bud. Jeez. I know we got to still get you something. We got to get him a little lift for his bowl because he's so tall. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. But, man, that was impressive, but I am so proud of you. That was really good. We're going to make sure you ain't got as much gas inside of your tum-tum and air, though, once we get you some, raise your bowl up a bit. That was so good. Oh, he just likes to cuddle after he gets fed. He loves it so much when he gets food. He's like, I just want to cuddle for a bit now. Don't worry, but I'm the same way when I eat. I just want to cuddle people, too. I don't get as much water everywhere, but I definitely like to cuddle. You're fine, bud. You did good. I love you, too. I love you. It's streaming night. It's Monday. It's time for Final Fantasy. But, Daddy, you've been playing Final Fantasy 13 this whole time. I know, bud. And we're almost done with it. We only have a little bit more and we finish it. Tonight's going to be a bit of editing, a bit of Final Fantasy 13. I plan on finally finishing 13 tonight. I already beat the game. I already did everything. I'm 100%ing it. Not as long as some Final Fantasies have taken in the past, but oh my goodness, the amount of goddamn grinding to get Gil at the end is insane. There is so much you have to do to master Final Fantasy 13. It takes a bit. We're getting there, though. We're going to master it. We have a little bit to go there, but right now we're playing Final Fantasy 11 tonight. That's the goal, is the 11. We're going to the marshlands, and we're going to see what's up with this cult. Alright, get out of this hilly area. That's a marshland, so I'm guessing swampy? We've already seen a white desert. I want to see swampy now. Give me some swamps. I'm a swampy boy. Give me dem swamps. Let's see what we got. I'm hoping for something good. Give me something interesting. Let's see. Can I get some light in here? Is this going to... Wow. Okay, that's just going to reflect hard off of me. Let's do... Wow. I'm guessing no map for here. Oh, there is a map. Okay. And there is the outpost all the way up there before Rolandberry Fields. Hoax Marsh, Rot Marsh, Hex Marsh, Lure Marsh, Oct Marsh. A lot of marshes. Alright, well, we're going to get doing this. We have a bit to do. And there's somewhere in the corner right here. I don't know where that's going to lead to. It looks like right here also. So it looks like there's two mini areas, and then there's the Roland Fields. I'm going to go to the outpost just to say hello, though. First, I'm going to get this wallet out of my pocket and get this window open. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's less light. I want more light. Up until the sun goes down. Whoa! Chair just went out on me. Jeez, what a professional start. That's not bad for light. I think the light's okay there. And you're good. You're good. Let's see if we can't... What if we go this way? I think that just made it worse. Let's go go back. Go back. There. We're doing that. Okay. We continue forward. I know, Frank, it's the window. Into the marshlands. First, we're gonna get the book. Okay, a field manual. Boom. Yeah, and I don't need anything at the field. I just wanted to see it. Oh, Frank, you found your bone, I see. Very nice. There it is. There he is. The suspicious Hume. I found your cult member back in the city. What is going on here? Tell me what's going on. Okay, what am I here for? Hist. Thou canst see the light, canst thou not? It seems thou hast the talent for which I have been searching. Do I get a name for you? I like your shades. Ecce, thy training hath not been in vain. My only question is that with thy great powers, dost thou not tire of this corporeal realm? Bud, I don't know what you're spitting, but if we're going to the land of the dead. How do I know of thy deepest desires? 'Tis only natural, for the soul doth constantly yearn for greener pastures. I mean, I came to a greener place, okay? Yet the pasture it hath been given is finite. Each soul lot is to one day meet with its fence such wanyan. Wanyan? Yet Yet what if there were a melody by which it could escape its confines and begin life anew? Yeah, you're spitting some good lyrics here, man. Shouldst thou be enchanted by these adumbrations, procurest from one of my brethren a rabbit hide, a lizard tail, or a two-leaf mandagorian bud. Okay, I already know two of these are not going to be hard. Lizard tail is pretty easy. They reside in northern Sandoria, Port Bastock, and Fort Windhurst, to which thou yeed is of no matter, and thy message shall be the same. Whether or not thou undertakest this effortless swink to free thyself from thy shackles is a choice which is wholly thine to make. I like what you're spitting. So, does that come up in my quest menu? I'm feeling what you're spitting here. Okay, not that one. Lure of the Did I put you in here? No. The Darksmith? No. I might not have you in here. The Chimney? No, I know that's not it. Kill some Quad-Up? We're gonna get to it. The Mean Machine. He's oiling. Yep, I know. A Flash in the Pan, Gourmet, The Cold Light of Day. I'm working on that one. Breaking Stones, A Foreman's Best Friend, Shady Business. Okay, are you in my mission section? Okay, not you. No. Well, are you it? No. And completed. Rumors within the wet. Okay, I will find your stuff. Lizard tail. I think I have a lizard tail. Rabbit hide. The last one I still got to figure out. But the first two are easy. I know how to get those. Wild hair and just kill some more mist lizards. Easy. I want to see what the marshlands has to offer me. I am liking the stormy weather in the marshes. Alright. I'm entering a... Okay, this isn't even a big area compared to where I'm going. The Rot Marsh. I want to go see that. I want to go explore. So I found a... The ambiance is nice. I'm guessing I'm facing where the outpost is. Oh no, that's not where the outpost is. The outpost is over there. Where is that ahead of me? Oh. Bog bunnies. What? Goobu? Goobu. My name Goobu. How strong are you? The Goobu seems tough. Am I in a tough area? I want to get a better look at the Goobu without getting attacked. Wow, that looks like the thunder. Oh my goodness. What am I looking at here? Like, so the Goobu is the only one. Is the Goobu the only one that's gonna be a problem? Thunder Elementalist. Elemental. Incredibly tough. Okay, no. So there's some easy enemies around here. There are some hard enemies. Okay. Wait, are you casting it on me? And you? Decent shot. Okay, so this is a mixed area. I'm getting a mixed bag of nuts here, it seems. I'm gonna go around the quad off. So, okay. Inventory, what are we looking at? We got 5 inventory spot. We can look at doing some stuff here. Onyx, we're gonna wait on you. I don't really want to bring Najee out unless I need him. But this is a new area. I might need Najee out here. Gooboo is gonna be a fun one. I think it's, to be safe, we gotta get Gooboo out here. I mean, not Gooboo, Najee. Gooboo is doing his own thing. There we go. You're with me, bud. Okay, I need you near me just in case. I don't know what we're about to get into. So, what are we... Okay, what's a bog bunny looking like, okay? What's a bog bunny looking like? Easy prey, yeah. Bog bunny's not bad. If I remember right, the veteran one is not the worst thing I can fight here. No, I don't want to deal with the bog bunny right now. No, not the bog bunny. Give me that. Give me that. Those turtle cheeks. Like easy prey. Yeah, this isn't going to be the worst thing in the world. I can probably just walk past all of you. I want to see what's in the marsh. What are we dealing... What the hell are you? What are you? You have to be difficult. It seems very tough. Yeah, I would expect. That's literally the plot of half of the tentacle hentais that exist. Right there. A Malboro is no. I've walked into strange pastures, boys and girls. We are in some very scary terrain. I came here searching the creepy mofo that's next to a portal. Did not expect to walk into, like... It's like the game was like, okay, we're throwing you into the next level. Like, you're level 20, I think 22 now. Have at it. What are we dealing with here? So there's elementals all over the place. Snipper. Are you something we gotta worry about, Snipper? Oh my god, it's a landfish. No, don't talk to the fish. I don't trust that fish. Okay, so the landfish aren't difficult. Is the water elemental a difficult situation? I'm guessing so. Incredibly tough. Yeah, I don't want to... So at least it's not measuring like... Yeah, it's power level's over 9,000. Snipper, what we dealing with? You should be easy prey. Seems like Snipper's a decent challenge. I'm worried, because honestly, I'm worried about that water elemental coming at me. Can we kill a fish? So, I can go further north still. I haven't even entered the marsh yet. I'm worried, though, about fighting half of these enemies. This is, like, new... This is new shit. It scares me a little bit. Oh, there's a path here the whole time. And I just barbarian-styled my way through it all. I want to go check out the windmills. I don't want to deal with the water elemental. I feel like I'm going to get kicked right in the craw pretty hard. I don't even remember if there's any missions here. Okay. I like the windmill background. Can I go in? No, I can't. Good. No, I don't want the water elemental near me. I'm going to die. Does it hurt me? Maybe the elementals are just chill. Okay, let's gauge some power here. Snipper. I gotta gauge what we're dealing with here. Called you a decent challenge, right? What are we dealing with? We're dealing with that good music. So Snipper's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. And this chair is still... Okay. Bubble Kurt. How bad? Naji's not even really getting hurt. This isn't that bad. Okay, it's just heavy health is basically what we're dealing with. These are also crabs. These are also crabs. I was going to say, just kill this crab at this point. Okay, so 150. Not the greatest experience, but it's also just a crab. I didn't really expect to get anything crazy. The old Quadov. Are these the strong ones? Seems like an even match, so okay. See, it just scares me. Because I know. The further in I go, I'm going to come across something that is going to clap me so hard in my butthole that I am going to cry, and it's going to be sad. I mean, I could just grind here for a bit. This is a nice grinding spot. What else do I need? So, bog money. I wish there was the mist lizards. You know what, Gadfly? I want to fight you. I want to see what I'm getting myself into here. Are you passive creatures? Well, you aren't now. Carnivorous crawler. There's a lot of interesting creatures. Well, it's a marsh. There's going to be a lot of bug enemies. I mean, like, I have gotten stronger. Naji's doing good. I think I want to get a little stronger, and I'll try my luck against the Quadov cave again. Honestly, at this point, not even just for the missions, I just want to get to the end. I want to see what's at the end of the rainbow. At this point, I just want to see the end. That cave is going to be the biggest, like, proving grounds for me. It's going to be the story that's told and heralded throughout the generations. I'm going to be the gosh darn Goblin Slayer, but with I'm the Quadov Slayer. Yeah, your health isn't even that bad either. I fought bosses that are spookier. It's up to us with our no pants dance. Alright. Oh, okay. Let's... I need to figure out better items too. Bottle of... Okay, what do we got? The elixir is known for the ability to cure most status... Yeah, why not? More... Yeah, if it cures my status ailments, then yes, give it to me, please. Flask of eye drops, I already... That's been around since OG Final Fantasy. We're taking the eye drops. Alright, so what's up with Carnivorous Crawler? That sounds like an enemy from One Punch Man. Give me Carnivorous Crawler. Carnivorous Crawler seems like an even match. I want to fight the Carnivorous Crawler. That sounds like a Batman villain. Or a spider. That sounds like a Spider-Man villain. It's just a caterpillar. We're worried about a caterpillar? Well, the Quadov have a tendency to get in my way. Naji passively heals. Gooboo! Gooboo, what are you doing, little fella? Gooboo! You silly, silly. You silly Gooboo. Where are we going? I don't know. Can I even go this way? I think it says I can. Can I technically go this way? If I can, I'd like to try. So I can go this way. Is that a mushroom? That's a mushroom. Seems tough. Okay. Did I pick the direction where there are tough enemies? LMAO, I came into Gooboo. Did you see him? I'll go back. Welcome, Hawk, by the way, but did you see Gooboo? Let me go back and show you Gooboo, okay? Even if you already saw him, we need to go see Gooboo, okay? He's right there. It's Gooboo. I don't want to get close because it looks like he'd be a very angry boy, but that's Gooboo. Look at him. Look at little Gooboo. It's Gooboo. Gooboo, you silly boy. And I scanned him, and it comes up as the Gooboo seems tough. I am not getting in Gooboo's way. It looks like he's got some of that that strength that you only find in some certain individuals. The kind that's bequeathed upon by the gods and goddesses of the world. Basically Herculean strength that lets you flip a truck. That's Gooboo's power. Is that he's just redonkulously strong. Gadflies aren't a problem. Then there's funguses. Decent challenge. I don't even know where I'm going. That's the thing. And Frank's back. Frank, he loves his bone. The Gooboo looks tough. Quite literally, that is what I get. I'm not going to go the road less traveled because I don't know what's coming up. I am going to at least search the area and see if there's any allies. No green. Okay. Game plan. I'm going to take the normal route past the Hex Marsh. I'm going to see what happens. My goal is for this area. I don't think there's any quests. I don't remember. I have a lot of quests right now. I might have a quest for around here, but I don't think I do. I'd like to get to the outpost at least, and I don't know, like just say hi, I guess. Go to the next area. I don't know. Like, I feel like some of these are like very decent training grounds for me. But also I said that about the Quad-Up. Well, I never said that about the Quad-Up. I just hate dealing with them. Am I getting stronger the further out I go? What are we dealing with for Quad-Up? I'm measuring... Frank, are you alright over there? Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. I look over and he's flailing around. His legs are in the air. I thought something crazy was going on. I'm measuring the... You doing good, bud? I think maybe we're gonna move the bone quick. I always leave it up to the people if they want him to have his bone or not, but I feel like right now he's good. He most definitely got it. To be safe, we're gonna put the bone in the living room for a moment, just to be safe. Just to be safe. But you're not in trouble. I promise. You're not. I'm just gonna... Whoop-bam! We're just putting that in the living room, okay? There we go. You can do whatever you want in here or out there, but it's just... I was getting worried for you. It was sounding like someone was dying. And now you pick up the bone. You can... Jeez, bud. You're startling me. You're scaring me, bud. Oh, now he wants to play. Now he wants to play games. Frank, I gotta do this. I got games I gotta play right here. You just ate and you just went outside. I think maybe you just need to lay down and simmer yourself. And then I need to get that knot that's in your hair out, too. I think you just gotta accept life and just take a breather, my man. Did you find another bone? No, you found one of your toys. That's fine. And the Marlboro is just walking around. The bone is quite loud, but it's good to know he's having fun. It is. It's loud. That bone, I literally was like, what the heck is going on right now? So I'm dealing with the Marlboro, which is a hentai character's worst nightmare. Yeah, the bone is very, very loud. Like, I don't mind if he likes the bone. That's okay. I love that he loves the bone. I like that he chews the bone, too, because it helps with his teeth. It keeps them clean. But it's just like, dude... That bone on hardwood, I don't like. Me no likey, my man. But I hate to like also be like, I'm gonna put your bones away for stream. I just feel that's mean. Like, I'm putting your toys away because I'm trying to do something. So your stuff's going away. I'm certain he's gonna start throwing it around the living room. So the Hex Marsh is right here. More bog bunnies. Greater Quad-Up. Okay. What power level are we looking at for the area I'm in? No, give me that Greater Quad-Up action. What do we got? Easy price. So, we have a variety right now of Quad-Up. I want to make it to the marshlands just to say we went there. I'm kind of curious what's over here, but I know I'm going to get my booty cheeks clapped very severely. Screw it, I'm going to try it. I mean, worst case, I get teleported out of here. The elementals are way too powerful for me. We're not going to deal with that. I like the marsh area right now. This is probably my favorite area. I just like the raininess. There's also landfish here. You, come here. I already know I'm stronger than you. I've already checked the stats. I also want to fight a fish that's on land. Come here, you alligator guard looking fish, you. If that other one wants to join in, that's fine. I'll kill more of you. I don't know what my reward is right now. You know what? You know what? No, we're not going... I do have Mighty... No. Well, yeah, I've used Berserk before. No. You get the Raging Axe! I'm the Axe Man, bitch! So, is the other one... 150... Yeah, still no good XP. Are you passive, or do you want to fight, or what's up? Okay, because I've been dodging a lot of enemies, because I don't know what's coming up here, so... A water wasp? Gooboo! Gooboo, you floppy fish man, you. Actually, I don't know what Gooboo is. Are you going to be angry towards me? No, water wasps are chill. Snippers are chill. I feel like the leeches would be hostile. So this is the Hex Marsh. Anything exciting going on at the Hex Marsh? No. Carnivorous Crawler. I wanted to test my luck against you. Give me a battle worth fighting. Jeez, your mouth just gives me that dope feeling. Just go, go, go. Carnivorous Crawler. My name Crawler. Okay, you have a lot of health. Because I already checked you earlier, and you're just... Yeah, even match. You just have a lot of health. I don't think... How hard do you hit Najee? You're not even hitting hard. Okay, so you're hitting Najee with some decent damage. I need to heal up, too. That's what I need to do. Yeah, this isn't... I can handle the marshes, I think. I just have to avoid the heavy hitters like the elementals, Gooboo, and the Malboro, and I should be fine. Everything else seems pretty passive and okay. Now she uses Burning Blade. Hey, I want to get an attack in. I want to be cool. Come on, get my stuff up. My turn. Raging Axe. Kill it! That's right. 200 XP. Ooh, extra 50 off you. And Najee is a bullet sponge. Gooboo, I see you. I see you, Gooboo. He was trying to get a one-up on me, that Gooboo. What a silly man. Alright, so, Gooboo, I'm going to go around you. I know if the Quadov are close enough to my level, they'll attack. I don't want to go back to the mines yet, either. I keep telling myself, I'm not going to the mines, I'm not going to the mines. I know one of these days I have to go to the mines. Okay. Gooboo, you silly boy. He's such a silly little man. He just, look at him, he's just walking around like, I'm coming. Oh, you got me. You got the Gooboo. That's my boy, little Gooboo. He reminds me of Franco in a lot of ways. He reminds me of my dog. Gooboo. Go, I'm Gooboo. Give him a goddamn Saturday night television show on primetime right there. Gooboo. Let's check what we got over here. So this is an area I can go to. Is it... Are we dealing with... okay, greater quad up. I think we're entering strong territory. No, easy prey. We're still in easy territory. What are we dealing with up here? I want to heal when I know what we're dealing with. Well, maybe I should heal beforehand. That quad up won't be a problem. He shouldn't be attacking me. Oh, it was you. I was going to say, who's throwing punches? Onyx, easy prey. Are you going to attack me? I don't mind killing easy prey. Oh, oh. Are you going... You challenge me. You challenge me. I kill all quad off. Bring it. I will kill all of you. Go ahead. I'll get right up in that turtle penis of yours. I've seen what they look like, okay? I'll go... Oh, oh, your friend came. He's here too. Oh, circle around. Circle around. Let me see your buddy. Old quad up. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, God. Oh, let me kill all of you. I'll kill all of you in these marshes. I found where your base of operations is. You're next. What are we dealing with? Oh, an even oh, okay. Okay. This elder knows his stuff. You and me, Najee. Let's do it. We both have a score to settle here. We got Quadov on the mind. I'm going to wait for that bar to get a little higher. I believe I do more damage once it passes 1,000. The more it passes, the higher it goes. I believe. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, well, I can use it now, but No, if you're an even match, we're going to wait till I get a good shot off on you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Do you bleed, Mr. Quadoff? The answer is yes. The better question is, how much blood do you truly hold inside that shell of yours? I wish I'd hit him. I think it's time. What about a 1500? That'll do. I think that's enough. Get my point across. Take him down. Alright, I almost took him down. Dibs. Did I get him? Najee, normally I'm not a fan of you taking the kill. But, you know what? The seed spalled Luna. But you know what? There's a lot of treasure chests around here right now. I think I can turn the other way. He also gave me 200 XP. Okay, yeah, I already have one. I'll take another. I said yes to that. Oh, if I already possess it, I can't take it. That's what it... Okay, temporary items, if I already possess, I can't. Alright, take the ether +2. Thank you. Alright, Mr. Old Quadov, what are you holding? What's in this chest that you're attempting to keep from me? We can't just glance over the fact you said you've seen turtle penis. Have you ever seen what one looks like? Hawk. Have you ever seen what a turtle's male genitalia looks like? It is terrifying. I don't even know how to... I draw it, but I feel like that would be even too much. I can't show it, of course. If you've ever seen one, it is horrifying. It is... It's scary, man. It is scary, scary, scary stuff. Imagine, you know how there's some flowers that open up like this? Like it'll open up in a curve like that, kind of. That's how a turtle's member opens up. And it's shaped like this. Like that, kind of. It's weird, man. I wish that upon not even my worst enemy. Okay, let's examine this. First digit is odd. Okay, not a bad start. Could be better, but not worse. Examine the lock. Punch that the combination is greater than 47 and less than... So 50. It's 50 something. That's a really good clue right there. The first digit is... that's a horrible one. I have never, but I know ducks have 2 members. Ducks are even scarier, my dude. Their tendencies, oh my goodness, ducks are horrible, horrible lovers. The second digit is 7, 8, or 9. Is that all my... So it's 50 something. Is that my last one? $58. 58. 59. I tried. Mama would be proud. Okay, the quad of I have all of you lock and key. You're not trapped here. I'm not trapped here with you guys in this swamp. You're all trapped here with me. I will find what you're hiding in these marshlands. I'm going to go around you, though, because I don't really want to fight you if I don't have to. I still don't like the quad off. Not even for, like, character. Oh, no, not you. Oh, copper. You were... So I already know you are not to be messed with, Funguar. Funguar is not to be messed with. I believe copper is the higher level ones, correct? Yeah, the copper ones are hard. Okay, so you are in the way of me examining what comes... Wait. Yeah, he's going where I need to go. I want to see what's there. And I know that if I go that way, there's a good chance he's going to kill me. I don't have any extra buffs on right now. So I need to wait for him to turn around. Or I might have been snakes. One have a corkscrew member and the other have a 2-headed member. Who's casting? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Alright, evacuate back over here, everyone. If he's gonna fight, he's joining us over here. I'm not getting that Funguar involved. So, snakes have 2. I can tell you that. Well, we're talking about... Okay, in order to not have stream go down the pooper, we're going to say the word members and phallic symbols probably. The reptile member normally comes with 2. That's reptiles, okay? So that's reptiles. And then corkscrew, that is the... Jeez, where'd the other one go off to? Corkscrew belongs to... most waterfowl have that, or bird. Not all birds, but like ducks do. So theirs is terrifying. The duck member is about, I don't remember, like, I think it's 2 feet long, or it's like 20 inches or to 2 feet long. Something very long. I don't remember the exact measurement. I don't look at duck junk in my free time. But it's around that. Oh, Copper's leaving. I'm going to sneak in past Copper. So that's how ducks work. They are also able to have it detach. Scarier. And it's also spiked. It's barbed. It is a very aggressive thing. It flies out at 20 miles an hour. I don't remember if it's barbed or not. I believe it's barbed. But yeah, it flies out at 20 miles an hour. It is menacing. It is terrifying. Frank, why'd you bring the bone back? You silly. We've talked about this, you. I don't want to... Oh yeah, I went to a new area. That's right. I don't want to put the bone away, bud. Oh my god. Where am I? Oh, there's no map. Badooks? Is this? Have I found the city of the goblins? Cats have a barbed member. Yes, they do. It is very terrifying. One moment. Frank, I'm sorry, bud. That's our noisemaker right there. This has been what's making all the racket. I'm going to give it back when we're done. I know you love the bones, but you got to give Daddy like a few moments, okay? I promise. Okay, so Habbleblix, what's going on here? What do you want? You want to talk to me? Well, I don't want to talk to you until you got something I want to hear. Take a hike, buddy. Don't know why I made him sound South Park Canadian, but okay. What are we dealing... This is the land... Oh, Copper. Is this high-level quad-off terrain? Why are the quad-off everywhere I go? Literally, as I continue, I chose to leave behind your caves to go venture forth into the world. And yet, here you still remain to be a problem in my ballsack. Why? What have I done to you? I mean, I know what I've done to your people, but you did it first, basically. Am I going to find the king of the quad-off? Female ducks have a fake cave. Yes, they do. They have many fake pouches because male ducks are, lack of a better term, and I use this joke not realizing what I'm comparing it to. Male ducks are a bunch of dicks. They're a-holes. There's copper quad-off everywhere. At least they're only under tough. They're not impossible. Every time I decide to either go after or leave the quad-off alone is when they want to 180 what they're doing to me. I feel like the final boss of this game is going to be a quad-off. I feel that's what it's going to be. I'm going to get to the very final battle. It's going to be like that one of the Undying boss fights in Final Fantasy 13. Where it's this big epic fight against this creature you haven't seen before and you're ready, you're set, you're prepared, armed and ready. And then bing, bang, boom. And guess what? Gets killed by a Tonberry. This one's going to get killed by a quad-off. I don't know if you're dangerous going up to you. Oh, I'm going to die. I already figured out what was with the cult. I'm just going to have to go this way and follow the copper quad-off out. I think we're still good. Damn it, we're not good. It's coming. I saw it move. Okay. Only on BCast Gaming can you talk about member biology on a Final Fantasy stream. If you've noted... What the hell? Boo-hoo warmonger. We got a boss on our hands. Strength is impossible to... You've got a gang! I forget. Brass aren't that strong, right? They're like, yeah. Seems tough. Whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa, whoa, boy. Okay. I found I found my end boss I'm gonna be dealing with. I found my my anime battle at the end of all this. So Copper, I can't do anything with you. What I can do is I can get Najee out here. Najee, I need your assistance. I need your assistance. Sorry to cut off the talk, Captain, about the exuberant streams we have here, but we have a Quadov that's acquired the ability to lead a roaming gang of Quadov. I'm sorry, but the Turtle Boy, literally, if there was one more, he'd be a part of the Ninja Turtles. So I'm just gonna sneak my way out of here. We're just gonna keep going to the outpost. I didn't think I was gonna get an ass-kicking good time to... Okay, they didn't see me. Yeah, that was terrifying. That scared me. Endstone? No, 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 no. I can kill all of you, except for Warmonger back there. Warmonger don't mess around. This is his terrain. Dude had 2 others backing him, like a goon from a video game that has like walks around with the 2 badass characters. So you're the old, yeah. You have your even match. I'm not worried about you. I mean XP is XP, and there's no enemies around. Let's kill him. See, here's the thing. Normally, I prefer going in solo. I don't need assistance from anyone. I am not risking my hide going in against the Quadov, okay? The moment you underestimate the Quadov is the moment you die. The Quadov are my... This is my endgame battle. I'm going to assemble all 5 of the Musketeers from Bastock. Not Bastock. From, why did I just forget the name? It's Bastock. Yeah. I'm going to get all 5 of them from Bastock, and I'm going to have them team up with me. It's going to be the 6 of us running in against an army of the goddamn Quadov with Warmonger and all the other bosses I've slain in there. And it's going to be like the collision at the very ending of Endgame. It's just going to be like, Avengers, assemble! Let's do this! I'm going to be Captain America and running in with an axe. No, I want to be Thor. Thor gets an axe. His hammer becomes half axe. I'm going Thor. That's how it's going to end. That's how the ending of this game is going to be. The Avengers will assemble. And we're going to go in, and we're going to fight all the Quadov and kill them. Treasure? No, just money and point. Well, that's fine. Oh, no, you did have treasure. Ooh. Oh, he dropped it right out his pooper, too. Right out the dump truck. What you got? Maybe I'll find some good weapons. I'm not going to lie. I'm in a higher level area. Maybe the Quadov actually have good weapons here. Okay. What do we got? Greater than 12 and less than 44. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. 12 and 44. That's actually a very good one. I like when I get those. We have a hunch that the second digit is odd. Okay. Okay. Still can make that work. We're still doing pretty good. And the second digit is 5, 6. Okay. I guess I would have preferred getting that and trading out the odd. You were unable to glean anything from your examination. That's the first... What? The good old prison wallet. That's right. And as many people know, the Turtle is known for having the most spacious of prison wallets. 35. 35. 27. Why not? It's not like I need better items. I'm walking around in the marshes, covered in rain, wearing nothing but leather and basically the opposite of assless chaps. I have that sword now, by the way, Grader. I have that. That's mine. Ah, you're worth my time. You're going to fight me, though. I already know you're going to fight me. You're going to come in. You're going to look for an ass-clapping good time. You see, I already knew he was going to go for it. Yes, the old Quadov wallet. Ugh. I know it well. Oh, I almost forgot. I should probably edit the info for the stream. I haven't put in any of the tags or the description or anything in yet. I should probably do that. We'll do that right after we beat this Quadov. Not a question of if we'll defeat him, just how long does he want to stay standing. No, I was going to use an ability. I don't need to do that. There. You got a treasure chest on you? Prison wallet strikes again. Yeah, let's take it. An ether +1. I mean, I only have a plus. Sure, why not? I don't have a +1. Alright, so I saw you in the distance, so we're just gonna... You know what? I need to heal. So let's just... Let's do... Whoa! Okay, let's turn that camera. Najee, you need to defend me. Defend your king. I must enter my information on the YouTubes. Defend your king. He's doing a great job. There we go. Okay, what do we have here? Oh. Well, that was a weird thing to jump into YouTube with. Ever since Konosuba came back out, I most definitely have a lot of Konosuba that pops up, and that's fine with me, because I very much like Konosuba. Konosuba, it's not my favorite, but it's definitely in the top 10 of my favorite anime of all time. I don't watch a lot of anime, but I do watch some. And Konosuba is most definitely in that list. It's probably my top 3. I really like Konosuba. It's fun. Alright, let's get the info updated quick. Live streams. Put a new tab and edit this one. There. We're just gonna put everything in there. We're just gonna get everything put in. We're just gonna plop it right on in there and act like I knew what I was doing this whole time. There, that's looking good. That's looking good. You like that? Yeah, you like that. Yeah, you like that. You like that. Alright, let's get the rest of this. Alright, copy. Yeah, just put it right in there. Yeah. Yeah, just put those tags right in there. Yeah, make you good and happy. Final Fantasy XI. Ooh, yeah, you like when I put that game title in there, don't you? Yeah, you like it. Yeah, there you go. Changes saved. Yeah, you know it got saved. You know. You know what I was doing. You knew. Yeah, you like that, don't you? I recommend Attack on Titan if you haven't seen it. I have seen it. Full leather reverse assless chaps drenched in rain. Are you sure this movie is PG? This movie is rated X for straight edge and rated R for pirates. It's rated R for the straight edge pirate with the opposite of assless chaps. I have ass chapless. I don't have a map. Wait, no, I have a map for here. That's right. I left the cave. So we're going to keep going north. I recommend Attack on Titan. That's right, I read that. I have seen Attack on Titan, so I watched the first quarter of it. It's not that I don't want to watch it. I read the manga and finished it. And I did that way, like years before the anime actually caught up to the ending. Like, literally, I knew the ending for years. Which with a lot of people. But I will say Attack on Titan, I think it's just because of the fact of how hard it is to explain the ending. Not a lot of people really spoiled it online, I noticed. There were some, but not a lot. Goo-boo. So, yeah. Really good. I read the ending. I thought it was great. I got what I wanted out of the ending. I thought it was okay. Then he came out with an alternate ending. I think it worked out well. I think everything he did was perfect. I don't remember the name of the mangaka off the top of my head for it, but all honesty, if you had to say greatest anime and manga of all time, it's going to be One Piece. No matter what, it'll always be One Piece. But Attack on Titan's probably, if you had to name the greatest of all time, top 10. No question. I can't see a reason to argue that. And I'm talking manga and anime, both released, and how well they did combined or together or evening each other out. That's why I think One Piece is so good. The manga is so amazing. The anime, from a One Piece fanboy perspective, amazing. God tier. From someone who has seen other anime and can compare and contrast, yes, it's not the greatest anime out there, but the world building is amazing. I had watched like a few episodes of Code Geass. It's alright, it was just never my thing. Death Note, everyone goes nuts for. It never struck me, it never gave me the feel. Goo-boo, are you guarding the bridge? You silly. Code Geass, though, never really struck me as something I had to be there. I have to do something with this. I have to watch it. Everything. Yo, whoa, get away from me. You're tough. I was not ready for that. You guys are even. I don't know if you attack. I don't think I can take two of you on. I couldn't get into One Piece. My dude, if I had to give you any explanation for how One Piece operates, Brent is not here. He is currently on the road and working. Is that an outside path all the way up to the... I'm sure there's some strong enemies among that path, so I'm happy I took the open way. But are you kidding me? There's that big. I can just take the side path next time. So I can tell you this from someone who watches One Piece. When it comes to watching One Piece, if I had to explain, I'm going to tell you it's memed. It is a big meme in One Piece. It is talked about to death. You see it as jokes. It sadly is the very truth. Brent could attest if he was here. I hate to say it, but it is true. You have to keep watching. When you get into the 300s or 400s, that's when it's so good you can't put it down. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. You have to go. It looks like a decent challenge. Yeah, I got Najee with me. We're fine. Let's do it. You really do have to go that far into it, man. I don't know any other way to put it. You got to watch that much to get into it. My favorite anime is Seven Deadly Sins. I got the same tattoo as one of the characters. That tells you how much I love it. Ooh, which one you got? Which one do you have? Let me guess, Captain. I want to say you either have the Fox Sin or you are going to have the Dragon Sin. I want to say it's going to be Dragon Sin. I think you have Dragon. I'm going to say you have Meliodas. I don't think you have the Sloth Sin. Or, not even the Sloth Sin. The Bear. I don't think you have Bear. Don't think you have Ram. Don't think you have Pig. I don't think you have Serpent. I won't lie. If I had to pick, I'd probably want the Lion Sin. Then I'd probably go with the, I'd like the Boar Sin. It wouldn't be too... I'd like all 7. I'd take all 7. I could see you as being Fox. Fox Sin agreed. Knew it. That was the second guess. That was my second. I'm still happy I was pretty close. So you're a Bond fan, I see. Someone's a Bond fan in the crowd. Which isn't bad. I actually do like Bond. If I had to say personality-wise which one I like the most, it is Bond. Here's the thing. After the first couple seasons, I'm not a big fan of Seven Deadly Sins anymore. It's the first 2 I really like. After that, after they get done with the 10 Commandments, I'm not the largest fan anymore because, like, I like how it started off of just like, you know, like they're adventuring the lands. You know, they're going around doing all of this stuff. You're meeting the other characters along the way. Yeah, there's a bigger adventure that needs to be partaken in, but, you know, we're getting there. And then season 1 ends, and you're like, oh, we still got to go and find the Lion Sin. And it's great. I think I think the first season's great. If you're ever going to watch an anime for a first season, sit down, Seven Deadly Sins. Amazing. It's perfect. Season 2, I didn't mind it. Season 3, they quicken the pace. And I know the manga does that. But they really were just like, boom, let's get going. Ooh, Goblin Helm on the Goblin Butcher. Obtained the Goblin Helm. Ooh, and a treasure chest. I'll kill more of you. I warn you, I'll kill more of you. But yeah, if I had to say... I've thought about getting all of them, but I don't know about getting a neck tattoo. You can always get them in different areas. Like for me, if I were to get them all, I'd probably either want to go with a sleeve of all 7... Or, like, one of my arm will have all 7 of them. Or I'd like to get... I don't really know where I'd put... Escanors would be on my back no matter what. No, it can't be. I already have a tattoo that takes up where Escanors would be. I can't get Escanors on my back. That's already taken with my tattoo. The badass sin of death. It's just two revolvers that are crossed. So here's the thing. Hawk, if you had to name which of the 7 sins... So, not the characters, but just the sin and aspects of a sin. Which of the 7 do you believe you'd fall into? Let's say it's a mix of both 7 deadly sins and actual, like, Christian mythos for the sins. What would you say you fall into? Which would you say is yours? I already know I'm a mixture of 2 of them. If I had to say the biggest one I probably am, it's probably... I have a tendency of a lot of them. Like, all 7, I hold a lot of tendencies for each of them. But if I had to name the one I hold the most, second digit is odd. Oh my goodness, we're making good progress. Probably a mix of sloth and gluttony is probably mine. I can be real. Unless you get me up and doing something, I will normally be lazy. I'm a homebody. I'm a loner. The first digit is odd, so 3 or 5. So I'm not really getting a lot of help here. Not getting a lot of help. Okay, so 50... 55. Why not? I can't drive 55. Let's attempt to unlock it. If you think you've got what it takes, report immediately to the Herald in Sector I Setway. Well, I'm not even near that. 55. Because I can't drive 55. What do I get? Dolman hide. Not yet. Let me take those mitts first. Those chain mitts. No, open it back up. Give me the mitts. Pair of chain mittens. Yes, give me those mittens. Give me those mitts. Let me get my mitts on those mitts. Okay, now give me that hide. Yeah, give me that hide. Bing, bang, boom. Okay, wait. I got mittens to put on. Let me get my mittens on, shall we? Let's put some mittens on. Okay, so defensive 5, evasion -3. So I have to be level 24. What? Am I level 22? Aw, Frank's whining in the back. Probably greed or envy, to be honest. So, okay. Oh, no, I was going to ask you a question that has an easy answer. Never mind. I was about to ask, who do you think would win? The 7 sins, the 7 homunculus from Full Metal Alchemist, or the 7 deadly sins from the 7 deadly sins? I already know the answer. I immediately backed out the moment I realized what I was about to say. I'll give you a hint. One of these characters from the team could beat the other 7 on the other team. Trust me. Yeah, I think no question. It's a no question, no contest win. Maybe that should be next week's poll. The 7 homunculi versus the 7 deadly sins. Who wins in a battle? I already know who's winning. That's a no contest fight right there. Man, Najee, you're getting stabbed as shit, my man. Ooh. I'm going to read that in 1 second. Let me see if I got a chest here. I do have a chest. I'm a collector. I've been working on getting the master set of Magikarp and Gyarados, meaning one of every card printed. And when I play video games, I try to get all the rare items. Same, my dude. I am Prism Powder. Give me a pinch of Prism Powder, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I should probably heal for a moment. Is there anywhere safe I can just take a knee? Are we even making progress to where I'm trying to get to? Barely any. We have barely made any progress. What are you? Have I been to you yet? Do I have to go back? We might travel backwards to take a look. Bond beats anyone, no question. You're right. Any one of the 7 deadly sins would beat any of the homunculi. Literally 1 against 7, they'd win. No question. Take any of them. Diane or Deanne could beat any of the 7. I'm sorry. There are some that would have a shot, but end game Deanne, when she learns about the dance, the dance technique, I'm sorry, she beats anyone. She'll beat anybody. Bon, if you're giving him immortals, no, take off immortal. He doesn't even need to be immortal. Take immortal status off and just give him endgame power. He wins. Meliodas wins. He's got way too much. Escanor, give him the 1 ultra. He wins. Merlin's magic, she just auto wins. And then if you go Gother, I mean Gother can just boom, your mines are taken care of, no problem. He's quick too. I think Gother would be fine. Literally all of them would be fine. King would be fine. King, oh my god, King with his staff would just destroy all of them. Don't get me wrong, some of the sins would get hurt fighting them, but some is just on auto win. Merlin just wins. Escanor, if you give him his Escanor just wins. He'd take the hits just for fun. I forgot about the dance. Yeah, exactly. Diane, if she's doing the dance and she's one with the earth for the dances, she wins. No question. All of them would win. Heck, go against any of the Holy Knights. Some of the Holy Knights could do it. I guarantee you that. No, it's way too much. Any of the 10 Commandments could probably... Well, the 10 Commandments versus the 7 homunculi would be a better fight. That'd be a lot closer. The 10 would win. I'm sorry, they still would. Alright, so there we go. I'm healed. I'm ready to go. Let's keep continuing. Yeah, it's a no contest win. Like, it's negative diff. I think some of the sins would try and hurt themselves just to give the homunculi a chance. The only thing the homunculi going are like their powers, and then you also have their healing. That's all you get. And it's even shown that is not permanent. Like, their healing can be used up. That's how Lust gets killed. He uses it up. I don't know about King. Maybe if Diane got hurt, he could win because of the way his power works. The thing is like, okay, let's say King is just straight up using his spear however he wants. Let's say it's like Season 1 King. Season 1 King's gonna win. I'm sorry. He'll win. He can just do so much with the spear, and he can just mentally do whatever he wants. Someone tries hitting him from the back, boom, it's taken care of. Turn him into a bunch of kunai. Good, I win. It's gonna be really... King... The hardest will be Meliodas, Bon... Well, like, Bon's immortal. Even if they fought Bon. Bon can just be like, okay. You can heal. That's great. I just auto regen. And it's unlimited. Bring it, Scrub Lord. That's just how it would go. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think some of the homunculi are really fun. I think some of them are really cool. Like, I think Greed is really cool. Okay, are you guys the ones I gotta worry about? Yeah, it's the brass one I've got my eye on right now. It says there's something over here, ladies and gents. I'm gonna see what it is. No, give me the brass. Oh, it's just another oh, you look different. You seem tough. I want to go around you. I don't want to fight you. I'm not here to get my booty stomped. You knew I was going there. You knew. You did that on purpose. Why are you different? You look like you've just grown in. What's going on here? Nothing. Bon could just steal their power and power himself up. Exactly. Like, Bon wins. I'm sorry. Any of them would win. I truly believe. If you give Elizabeth her full-on holy powers, if you give her all of it, endgame Elizabeth, I think Elizabeth would beat any of them. Oh, that Goobo's on the move again. Oh, you know what? I've got something I can gripe about right now. Here, speaking of, like, things I might put on polls, let's talk about the last poll that went up on Saturday, shall we? Okay, everyone currently is right now putting their money on Cloud defeating Auron from Final Fantasy X, or Final Fantasy X. What? Do any of you game? Do any of you do knowledge? Do any of you use the 1-up for intelligence? What? What are we doing here? Pardon? Auron is gonna win. And yet everyone's like, oh, Cloud wins. Ladies and gents, Cloud, don't get me wrong, he has his moments. Oh, there's another Malboro. Wow, those carnivorous crawlers are having a good time over there. Don't get me wrong, Cloud can be strong. He can be a big boy. He ain't gonna beat him. Auron's got way too much back in him right now. He's got more experience. He's got more skill. His sword may not be as big, but it's still a big boy sword. Okay. Is there anything here aside from the Lure Marsh? Okay, I don't even want to go with the Hoax Marsh because I feel like there's going to be something scary there. We're just going to make our way to the outpost. And maybe we'll fight some goblins. I couldn't put my opinion on that one. My Final Fantasy knowledge is the same as a newborn's. Who's hitting me? Who touched me? Oh, just you. Okay. I thought we had a problem on our hands here. I was worried for a moment. Yeah, just take care of him. Not a problem. I hear Frank walking around, but I don't know what he's doing. Because I already took him outside, so I know he doesn't need to go to the bathroom. Alright. Report to the Herald and I in the forces of Sandoria. Maybe I'm going to end up getting to Sandoria. Maybe that's where I'm going right now. Maybe that's where this entire thing is taking me. Maybe I'm slowly making it to another country's capital. But my dude, I will tell you right now, Captain, if you ever played a Final Fantasy... Who are you, person in the center of this marsh? There's a few of you here. I'm going to talk to all of you in a moment. I have to deal with this. Wait, the Herald. If you think you've got what it takes to... Ballista. The next match will feature the forces of Windhurst against the forces of... Wait, what? What? Okay. I'm down. I'm game. I'm willing to see what happens. It's not my country on the line, but I'll fight. It's not Bastock, but I'll fight for the name of Bastock, even if we ain't there. But if I ever had to recommend a Final Fantasy to you, Hawk, if you had a gun to your head and they had looked at me and said, you have to name in your heart of hearts, no question, no denying, what you believe to be the greatest Final Fantasy, and he will play it, I'd look that man square in the eye, knowing your life is in his hands. I would answer with 100% certainty, knowing for a fact that I was going to be correct. I would say Final Fantasy X. Without hesitation. Because I know I'm right. It's, in my mind, I will always say it's the best. Who all are Harold? Marshall? There's another one over there. Okay, Harold, what's going on here? What are you looking for? What are you calling for? What are we doing here? I have been dispatched by the Board of International Resolution through non-lethal conflict to preside as herald over the upcoming event. We believe that the reinstatement of these games will help polish the fighting skills of Valadiel's adventurers, as well as strengthen the bonds between the citizens, USOB, between each of the nations through friendly combat. I will talk to you in one moment, friend. This man just stabbed you in a kidney. I am beyond livid with what you just did to this man. Give him Raging Axe. You do not deserve my words. We kill you. I have to kill you now. You interrupted what this man was talking about, and he was making fair and honest points about doing something that was non-lethal, because I don't want to die and get teleported out of here. He made great points. Guest applications from Bastokians. That's me. I'm from Bastock. I'm here, Harold. Give me your wisdom. What are we doing here? Love the confidence in Final Fantasy X. I'll have to give it a go sometime. My man, I kid you not. Okay, I saw a Moist video recently where he was talking about, like, games that change people's lives and how, like, it's always talked about. I will say right now, 100% serious, when it comes to games that have changed my life, that have put me in the direction I am currently on in life, right now, you have the Gears of War franchise, obviously, because look at that right there, obviously. Final Fantasy X, that one changed me. Dragon Age Origins did not change me, but it is still considered my favorite game of all time. There's some games that really did put me on the path I'm currently on. I already know your dispatch. What were you telling me before you were so rudely stabbed? The next match will pit the forces of Windhurst against Sandoria. The level restriction will be set to 50, and a participation fee of 1,500 gil will be required. The match type will be all or nothing, with a restriction on the use of normal items. The next match will begin on 5/16/1451. Oh, or my time. Earth time. So what time is it right now? Oh, it's coming up in... Oh my gosh, it's coming up. Now accept... Okay, I am sorry, only adventurers possess a ballista license. Well, how do I get one? I guess we can... I was so excited right now. Just to have my dreams crushed in front of me. Naja, you need to heal. Alright, there was another person here I saw. Or was it just that marshal over there? It might have just been the marshal. Yeah, there we go. What are you people doing here? There are deadly insects flying around that can easily slap your butt. Marshal, what are you doing here? What's going on, my dude? I have been dispatched to handle all failures dealing with the ballista points and ballista points ranking. Thank you for telling me I have 0 game, my dude. I need nothing from you anymore. That made me sad. Do you have anything great to tell me, or are we just hanging out? Hello, sir. Have you found yourself throwing away items because your Mog safe is overflowing with dusty sets of armor collected on many adventurers? My colleagues and I have heard the cries of our fellow adventurers and joined together to aid all those in need. Trade me a full set, and for a small fee, payable or pickup, we will hold on to it, all the while protecting it from thieves, moths, and any and all acts of god or goddess. Please be forewarned that we cannot store any high-quality equipment, and that the signatures on any pieces of collected armor will be lost. How may I be of service today? You know, I thank you. You're the only one that didn't come at me just saying I got 0 game. I see you. Well, no, you have pants on. Sorry. Sorry, I made the assumption you two weren't wearing pants. It seems I'm the only one dumb enough to walk into a rainstorm without them. Let's go north. Well, I should heal. I don't know what I'm going to come up against. Let's heal to be safe. Let's do some healing. I've thought about getting cog tags tattooed, but I feel like it would hit a lot of tender spots. Are you thinking of getting it like right on the chest, like it's a necklace? Because I've seen that done before. I've thought about getting a Gears of War tattoo. I just don't know where I would get it. Here's the thing. I don't mind getting a lot of tattoos. It's just I want to make them all straight edge themed. Everything has to be straight edge. I want to ink on me. My back I want to turn into, with the straight edge tattoo, a full mural of straight edge artwork. So maybe I'd get tattoos everywhere else on my body, but my back would be specifically only for straight edge. I don't know. There's a lot of options. I'd like everything to be straight edge. Like the Gears of War, the Crimson Omen, I'd like to get that, but the eyes are replaced with X's. So it's like X's for straight edge. I'd like that. You know, if I get other artwork, just have an X in there somewhere. All 7 of the 7 deadly sins, their insignias, I'd, put an X in there somewhere. If I remember right, I think Escanor's Lion Sin has a scar on it. I'd probably just make the scar into an X. And that would take care of Escanor's right there. The Dragon Sin, I would just put, maybe everything just gets X's for eyes. There you go, boom. Easy. So far we've defeated, no, we don't care about that. Well, I'm having a good time killing goblins, I won't lie. We got a ways to go for leveling. But I've got time. I've got time. I haven't even made it to the outpost yet, Goblin Gambler. I still have many adventures to partake in this land. Come here. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Hey, I'm right here. Hey, come back. There. Guy thought he could get away from me. He thought he could leave. He couldn't. Oh, wait. Do I have... Wait, am I still... No, I don't have the stat. I was gonna say, if I'm still stat, like, bad, I have items. Yeah, I'm not worried about the Gambler. I'm honestly just looking for items. Leveling up in items. I want to get those chain mitts on badly. I was going to say, if you just use Explode, I'm going to be very upset with you. Oh, he just fell over and died. Okay. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes we all just need to die. Okay? Morbid, but true. Yes, like a necklace, but I've heard that the collarbone is a painful spot for a tattoo. Here's the thing. I don't have a lot of experience getting tattoos, but I have gotten one that's touched and crossed my spine quite a bit. I never thought they were painful. I just always thought really tingly and burny. But that's just my spine. I don't know. I've heard the foot can be bad. I have heard the shin can be a pretty dicey one. I hear that one's fun. I've heard a lot. The collarbone, I have heard that one's hard. I've heard collarbone hurts. There's the outpost. Are we gonna... I'm... Gooboo. You sly devil, you. You were making unholy pacts with the goblins, weren't you, Gooboo? You sly devil, you. I should have known. I should have seen it coming. He's always been into the demonic arts. Again, very easy. Are the goblins just like... The Quadov are a bigger threat to me than the goddamn goblins, okay? Seems like some of the goblins are at least willing to be friends. The Quadov are just assholes. Is there... Jeez, the White Desert was harder than this. I still gotta go back there to find bats. In fact, I might end up backtracking to do that. A Malboro. I'm tempted to just get myself killed fighting a strong enemy here. I'm not going to. I want to go to the outpost so bad. Please, let me at least see somewhere else on this godforsaken map. I know when I die, I'm going to end up back over in the city. But I've adventured so far. I had a bad stream just to get here. That happened last week. Gooboo, are you watching out for me? Okay, there are books. Where are the people? Are there no people? Hello? I see the lights are on. I know someone's home. I have 4 tattoos, 2 small ones, and 2 around the side of the palm of the hand. Ooh, that's kick-ass. I've always liked hand tattoos. I think they're cool. I have thought they were cool, yes. I still think they're cool. I don't need any of this stuff. Can I go in here? Oh. The gate is locked. Of course! Common sense dictates that you should not be able. Okay. So I can travel to this outpost or that outpost, which is great. Size, not side, typo. So I kind of see, I think I see where you were going with that one. I think I just read it wrong myself. How much for North Gustaberg? Here's what. The fact that I'm able to get to an outpost, spend money, and teleport somewhere on larger, vast areas, already a win for me. I wish I could have gotten to the outpost at that desert. I wish so badly. Because I could just teleport back there. Because I got missions that take place in that desert. I could have gone back. Come on, yeah, let's... Are the carnivorous crawlers not going to fight? If they're not going to, that's fine. But I'm going to kill it still. I still need XP. I still need to level. I know I'll get stronger the further in I go. And I'm going to go to the next area. But, you know. We've already met a cult here. And he's looking for the most basic of stuff, too. Yeah, I'd like more tattoos, but it's just money. Money, money, money. I wish tattoos were not that expensive. I would have more. But I have a lot of things that are currently involving money I'm looking at. Like savings. I'm paying off a couple one credit card now that I have to deal with. Once that's done... I want to get the house saved up for, and then I'm good to go. One of my small ones is on my hand. It's about the size of a quarter on the base of my thumb near the wrist. Ooh, what is it? What is it? The mystery thickens, if you don't mind me asking. If you don't feel like answering it, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to dig into someone's information. It's not my right to ask what someone has. Just like, oh, you have a tattoo. Well, what is it? A tattoo. A tattoo. What is it? Where is it? What does it do? What does it symbolize? Tattoos can be a very special thing. Straight edge tattoos are a very special thing. At least they're all dropping me 200 XP. Hi, Gooboo. How you doing? The Goblin Tinker. As long as you are not Gooboo. You don't know how scared I just was. You ever just go walking around and you turn around, there's a Gooboo waiting for you? Get rid of him. Get him out of my sight. This goblin does not deserve to be here. You came in between me and Gooboo. Okay, Gooboo, I'm just gonna... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. You do you. Wow, that is some cake you got back there, Gooboo. Damn. Okay, so we gotta go north. You know what? Let's find another Goblin Tinker. You're not giving me much for XP. Oh, you're a digger. Okay. Well, I still need to get rid of you to get XP and so that no one's trying to stab me in the balls while I'm trying to get out of here. Come here. No, 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 no. Hey, 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 hey. If everyone here wants to fight me, we're gonna fight. Doesn't mean you get to just walk away from all this. Your people started this battle with me, and I'm ending it. Don't get me wrong. You're probably a nice-looking guy. Probably a decent dude. I'll name you Mitchell. But Mitch, I gotta tell you, man. I'm already dealing with the quad off problem on my hands here, okay? Goobu is taking offense to all of this right now. Okay, Mitch? Goobu is not liking what he's seeing right now. Goobu has a lot going on in his life. Look at that stare. That's the stare of a man who has big things popping, little things stopping. Alright? Goobu is not here to deal with your lollygagging. Goobu has his own primetime show like Alf. The Goobu Show. It's just called Goobu. Goobu. My boy. My dog. My homie. He was there for my child's quinceañera. That's what you get. I apologize, Goobu. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Promise. We're going. This is his land. We're all just living in it. Alrighty. We're going to keep going on. What? Oh, bog bunnies. Maybe I should kill a bog. No, I'm not going to kill a bog bunny. I do want to see the next area. You know what? We're going to heal quick. Because we're going to go to the next area, but I'm still a little uncertain about what we're going to come across. It's the name of a song called No 5 by... Oh, hells yeah! I love No 5 by Hollywood Undead. It is an English font. I got it as a memorial. You probably would like the band. Very unstraight edge. Dude, I love Hollywood Undead. In my Camaro I had when I was in high school, my Camaro I drove around, my 92, I would always blare and play Hollywood Undead. I loved their first album. Big fan of their second album. Their third album is the one I would constantly be playing all the time. And that was, I don't remember the name of the first one. I don't even remember half of the names of their albums now off the top of my head. I don't remember them. But I do remember, like, the box art for the cover for each album. I remember each one. The fifth one I played a lot, and that's the one that was on that had Been to Hell. That was really good. Their fourth album I played a little while. I kind of dipped off after that because their music style kind of evolved in a direction I wasn't a fan of. But the first four albums, I was blaring Hollywood Undead, my man. Oh, man, I know Everywhere I Go by heart. I play that stuff everywhere I go. Bitches always know that Charlie Cena's got a weenie that he loves to show. It's just common sense. Bitches always know. Bitch. Everywhere I go. Bitches always know. Swan songs, that's it. American Tragedy is... I would probably say American Tragedy is overall my favorite, but Swan Songs probably has the majority of my favorite. It probably has my favorite songs on it, but American Tragedy I think just has like a consistency that I'm really a big fan of. Because after Deuce was dropped from Swan Song over into American Tragedy, that's where the turn began because, again, you know, he was the producer. So once that was gone, the turn happened and it changed. But then it changed a whole lot after the third album. After third and fourth album, it really changed. And that's when I just kind of dropped. Not even that it's bad music. It's just it wasn't my style anymore. 1 through 4 was my style. After that, it was gone. 1 and 2, that was just like if you're chilling and having a house party with like only a few people, that's what you play. If you're an angsty teen, you play 2 and half of 2 and the majority of all of 3 and 4. Like, that's just what it was. It was so good. Wake up. Oh, man. When I'm listening to the song, I can sing it all from heart, but when I'm just not listening to it... Oh, it's a sign. Okay, I thought that was something crazier right there. Buy beer, shave beer, put on some scene gear. Gotta get drunk before mom wakes up, break up with my girlfriend so I can bang sluts. I'm on dead, unfed, been sleeping on bunk beds since 10. So if I don't booze it, I'm gonna lose it. Everybody get to it, do it, get... Oh, my goodness, so good. Let's get... Ooh. This just in. We went from Hollywood Undead to a real banger right now on the soundtrack for 11. That is relaxing as ever. It makes my heart feel nice. It makes me feel happiness and calmness. Oh, then the wood flute comes in. Oh, listen to that flute song, my boys. Oh. Man. From the marshes into a very calming atmosphere. So from here on, I have no clue where we're going. I don't know what's going on. My best bet is we're getting closer and closer to another one of the 3 cities. I'm glad I found another member of the Undead Army. My dude, I was a member of the Undead Army almost a decade and a half ago. I've been a part of the Undead Army for a while. My buddy in high school, Chase, got me into it. Incredibly tough. Well, we're not going to deal with him right now. My man, the Undead Army I was a part of for a while. I was an angsty teen. When I was younger, actually. I don't know if I've ever told this story. Death Wasp. How dangerous of an area am I in right now? I'm kind of scared. Seems to... I am a little bit terrified right now. These enemies look really strong. But the music's worth it. Are you carnivorous? No, you're... What are you? Berry grubs? I'll tell this one quick because it's pretty funny. So when I was in high school, in middle school and high school, I was edgy. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm a cool guy. Ochu, how you doing up there, bud? Yeah, we're not gonna deal with you. We're just gonna try and avoid enemies and see where this goes. If I die, I die. I can live with that at this point. I didn't think we'd get this far. But when I was in high school, a wee lad, I too was edgy. I would I think I was all cool and everything, and pretend to be sleeping in classes. I never was, just because I thought it was cool. I realize now as an adult I was a fudging idiot. But I would always, what I did was I collected sweatshirts. So I'd get these really big, heavy, baggy sweatshirts when they were cool. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Get away from me, gold digger. You're just the same name as my girlfriend. And my ex-girlfriend, I don't have a current girlfriend. And I would wear these baggy, heavy sweatshirts wherever I went. They were zip-ups. And they were always, like, fancy. I'd collect all these, and I'd wear a different sweatshirt for every day. And I thought it was cool. And I actually did like collecting them. I'd like to collect sweatshirts. If I was a rich man, that would be my hobby. I'd collect sweatshirts. But unfortunately, I'm not a cool man. I'm just Cody. So, can I get a direction where I'm going? I'm so confused and scared right now. I'm going to die here, but it's going to be worth it. For most of middle school and high school, I almost exclusively listened to Hollywood Undead. My dude, I listened to a lot of things. Hollywood Undead was definitely on that list. Like I said, I listened to a lot of, like, my family grew up on, like, 80s and 90s, like, rock, and, like, 70s rock, too. And we would listen to just a bunch of rock. And then I evolved into liking heavy metal. And I listened to a lot of metal. And then my buddy showed me... What is that over there? Goo-boo! Did you take up a farming job? Goo-boo! How you doing, bud? Are you gonna hit me? Please don't hit me. Oh, hey. Oh! Oh, Goo-boo! No! No, Goo-boo! No! I'm sorry! I got in the way of your job! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to get in the... I know it's work hours. I'm very sorry. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, Goo-boo. I apologize. I'm sorry. Goo-boo, what are you doing? Where are you? Oh! Jesus Christ! Goo-boo, why? Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, work hours. I get it. I get it. That's fine. You got it, bud. You got it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Those were work hours. Those were work hours. He does not like when you come to his place of business. That is on me. I am very sorry about that. Oversized pullover hoodies was my thing for many, many years. That was my thing for a while, too. What have we learned today? Don't mess with Goo-boo when he's at work. That is all on me. I am so sorry, Goo-boo. I don't blame Goo-boo for getting smacked in the face just now. I had it coming. Unfortunately, I have only one oversized hoodie nowadays. I have none. I'd love to have some. Hey, Levin, how you doing? Of course, 99 Scholar. I'm still small. I will have to probably take one of these days and just do a 24-hour Final Fantasy XI stream. I might have to do that someday. I don't have... Well, I have one pullover hoodie nowadays. I don't wear it at all. It's just in the basement, just chilling. It's not that I don't want to wear it either. I just haven't had the time to wear it. Goo-boo! Exactly. Goo-boo pretty much, like, one punches my head clean off of my my body. Gooboo, you rapscallion. Are you murdering again? Gooboo. What a silly, silly boy, Gooboo. Did you just murder? Did you commit a little bit of a murder? Gooboo, you sly devil. I love Gooboo. Gooboo can do no wrong. Even if he kills me, Gooboo can do no wrong. I'm okay with Gooboo killing me. I had it coming. I know I would have. Okay, well, another thing I wanted to look at is there's the goldsmith. Where's the blacksmith? Oh, maybe it's the goldsmith we have to talk. No, wait, I can find where. I'm guessing probably the metalworks, right? Let's see. I remember I wanted to do the blacksmith stuff. So, yeah, I guess it's time we start learning how to do blacksmith stuff. Speak to the blacksmith guildmaster. Where are you? Yep, metalworks. Let's go to the metalworks. Yeah, I'm coming. We're gonna learn blacksmithing. That darn Gooboo. I love him. Like I said, just don't bother him when he's farming, okay? He has a lot of work to do, and he's like, you gotta go, okay? If you're not gonna run, I gotta get you out of here, and death is the quickest way to get you out of here. I don't blame Gooboo one moment. There's what I'm looking for. Alright. We're going to the metalworks. And we are going to learn how to be blacksmiths. We're going to go to this one. I think we're going to want to go... I don't think it's the ground floor. If it's the ground floor, we'll go downstairs, but... whatevs. There for a while, I thought a vest with a t-shirt was really cool to wear all the time. Looking back, it's not the look for me. Something I really loved wearing, but most people hate, but I love to wear, is a zip-up hoodie pullover with the sleeves taken off. A sleeveless pullover hoodie. I want to wear that for workouts. You get the hood and everything. I think it's amazing. In my opinion, the ultimate fashion the ultimate fashion you can have anytime. So I'm going to take a strong guess. Strong guess. And say I cannot go to the metalworks until I go downstairs. Strong guess says that I have to go downstairs for that. Which is fine. I was already planning on it if I had to. There we go. Another cool fashion choice. Fashion, right? Another cool one I had was a hoodie. The hood's on the back. You take the sleeves, you put it over like a vest, and it stays on there. So while you're walking around, is that another new player I see? I'm gonna go say hi. Where are you going? Oh. I too am new to this. You are definitely a higher level than I am, though. Hi! There we go. Hi! Ah, yes. Who else do we have here? Red mage and a white mage. Ooh. The power of the mage compels you. Alright. Folzen, you don't have what I'm looking for, but I'm going to say hi to you. Ka-ching, ka-ching. I just love the sound of hammers hitting metal. I think it's even better than the songs the bards play. You are not wrong, my friend. It is time I finally take my rightful place as a blacksmith in this world. Aside from a fisherman. Alright. Who's in charge around here? I'm gonna guess you're in charge. Hello, sir. I have been appointed the Guild Works Union to manage the trading and manufacturing crafts that exchange on guild points. However, to assure product quality, I cannot carry out any business with those who rank lower than novice. Well, it's a good thing I'm here, because we're going to be hitting higher than novice. Gemp, how about you? Well, you must be new here. Welcome to Bastock's renowned blacksmith guild. We are a union of steelworkers, gunsmiths, armor workers, and the like. Oh, sign me up, man. Get me in here. So you're looking for a little work to do alongside your adventuring. Well, don't take this job lightly, or you may get burned. Maybe you should start you off with crystal synthesis. Oh, are you kidding me? You know what a crystal is by now, don't you? Well, those crystals are packed full of power. That's just waiting to be unleashed. The process of crystal synthesis utilizes the power for craft work. A crystal receives an image from the user and uses the image to transform matter. In other words, the more refined the mind, the better the product. Did you get all that? I don't expect you to become a master in a few days, so don't feel that there's any need to rush into things. But you know what they say, learn by doing. I greatly agree with that statement. If you want to know more, just ask the smiths here in the guild. They're a little difficult at first, but once you get to know them, they'll rub off on you. Obtain the fire crystal. You have completed the following record of eminence objective. Speak to the blacksmith's guild master. As a first-time bonus, you receive 300 sparks of eminence for a total of blah, blah, blah. You gain 500 XP. Okay, what do I need to do? The road to becoming a master blacksmith doesn't end in this room. Keep your eyes open for tricks from other trades that might assist you in your journey. Okay, so you are all going to be my teacher, basically. Wise Owl, I feel you're going to be a kind soul. What's up, Wise? Okay, so you know advanced tactics. Maybe we'll talk to someone else. I forgot your people are masters of this. I did a cosplay of Gary Carmine for a nerd convention, and I spent $0 on it because I already owned everything for it. Just never put them together before. My dude, I will tell you this. If I've learned anything from the Gears franchise when it comes to basically doing cosplay, the easiest you can ever do is a good old Gary Carmine. Gary Carmine is by far the easiest cosplay you can pull off. That's not saying anything bad about those who do it or Gary himself. It's just an easy look. He's basically just in casual attire with the hat, the goggles, and the mask. The hardest one I could possibly think of for someone to do would probably be, I would say, Onyx Guard, just because of the black. And Griffin will be hard. Dizzy's hard because of the detail in his armor. There's a lot of detail in it. Ty would be hard just getting that pauldron on. There's a lot of hard ones. Esfin, I'm ready. Here we sell items from the various guild masters and also exchange craft points for our convenience. Sorry, we don't allow amateur craftsmen. I'm trying to learn. Okay, so Hughes, what do I need to do? Synthesis image support. Okay, synthesis image support. What do I need to know? All right, sir. Now close your eyes. Okay, your smithing skills went up ever so slightly. What? You're kidding me? What? Really? You're kidding me. I just helped you. Please stop talking to me, or the guildmaster will think I'm slacking off. Okay, so I guess I leveled up. He basically guru'd me from Dragon Ball Z and unlocked my inner potential, I guess. Okay, synthesis materials. How's that? Oh yeah, you could try making a bronze sheet. Are you ready? Necessary skills, smithing. Necessary crystal, fire crystal. Necessary items. 1 bronze ingot. I think that's it, but careful when gathering your items. Sometimes you'll end up spending more if you try burying all of your materials, but don't let the guys at the guild shop know I told you that. Buying, okay. So I need a bronze ingot. How? Okay, I need a synthesis thing to do that. Okay, so bronze ingot. Romero, what's up? Synthesis and image support. Hey man, don't give me any more work that I gotta do. Okay. How about Wise Owl? You have advanced. What more do you want from me? I want help. Information on synthesis materials. You want to learn more about something, huh? Try a sickle. If you don't like it, you can go back home to your mommy. Well, it seems that Wise Owl's actually a dick. Smithing and woodworking. I don't think I have woodworking. A fire crystal, 1 bronze ingot, 1 piece of ash lumber. Okay, I get it. Each of you are going to get harder and harder. That's it. Even you could do it. Unless you're worried about getting your fancy armor all dirty. Hey, Wise Owl, I got one right here for you. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Romero, tell me about something I can make. Which rank of synthesis do you want to ask about? Amateur. I'm an amateur. Smithing imagery effects wears off. Okay. Sorry, I don't think you're up for that rank of synthesis yet. Okay, well, I guess put it in my butthole and call it good. Do I have to go to one of those synthesizing machines? Come on, guys. Can't I just learn how to use the fire pits of doom? The hardest, in my opinion, would probably be Scourge. Oh, if we're talking Locust. Any Locust is hard. Or any of the Locust, honestly, but humans-wise, I would have to agree with you about Dizzy. Dizzy's probably the hardest one. His detail on his armor, there is so much. There's battle damage, there's areas that are taped up. There's a lot to Dizzy. You gotta get the hat. Dizzy's got a lot you gotta pay attention to detail, too. I'd say another hard one. I'd like to see a good Reyna put together. A Reyna Diaz would be a good put together. Alright, well, I talked to the blacksmith. I need to synthesize stuff. I have a fire crystal. I need it. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, the Dark Steel Forge. Okay. Consulate of Sandoria and Consulate of Winterst. I need to talk to you guys. Because Doria, I believe you guys have the fishing. I need to talk to you. I need to go fishing. Craftsman's Eatery. Okay, where's the shop? Where do I purchase my goods around here? Sid's Lab. Let's go to the Dark Steel Forge quick. Alright, guys. I'm looking to buy some items around here. It's gonna be over here. Whose pants do I have to steal to get a good bronze ingot over here? I've already talked to you guys. Unlucky rat, I'm working on your stuff for you. Alright, well, let's go back up. I'm coming. There, I got it. Okay, let's go up. Let's see. If I didn't name the hard... Oh. Scourge would be the hardest, I think, yeah. Karn would be hard. Hey, Randall, how's it going, my dude? Surprise, motherfucker. How's it going, my man? Nice to see you here. Nice to see you coming to say hello. It's nice to see you too, my dude. Just some more Final Fantasy adventuring the lands. You missed it. We at the very beginning of it all, we met a cult. I traveled the marshlands. We met a man, thing. Thing is probably the best word. Named Gubu. It's been not a challenge. It's just been a trek. We've journeyed the lands. Okay, so Consulate from Sandoria. Hey, Hans, I need you to get me there so I can go fishing. Lucius, I'm gonna talk to you next, Lucius, but I need to talk to this guy right here. How do I get fishing? How do I get my fishing license? This is the Presidential Aide's office. Sir Lucius is quite busy at the moment. Please try not to disturb him. Lucius, give me a goddamn fishing license. I've already got a pole. I see, adventurer, you have a Bastock Trust permit in your possession. As you are surely aware, the Mithril Musketeers have elected to participate in the Trust Initiative on behalf of Juno Institute of Magical Studies. Would that we could do more, but we are currently engaged with matters relevant to Bastock's national security. I would ask you aid us in the struggle against the Beastmen Confederate first. So if I take care of the Beastmen, do I get my fishing license? I want to go fishing. I want fishing. I've tried keeping up. Running a business is difficult. My dude, I understand that. My dad has done many entrepreneurial when it comes to working cars and everything. I get it. Business can get very hard at times. I am happy to talk to you or see you whenever I can. I'm hoping you're doing well, and I love you to death, my man. I am happy to ever talk to you. I'm horrible at receiving or responding to calls. I'm very sorry if you've tried texting. Love to see you here, though, my man. As always, I love you to death. I'm happy you're here. Final Fantasy adventuring and talking about random shit. That's right. We talked about duck wieners. That was a good time. I have no interest about talking to the rest of these people. If I can't get my fishing license, we're done here. I guess we're going to continue forward doing main missions. I got like 10 minutes before everything's done. The two go get the fishing license. That's what we're aiming. Everyone wants me to do fishing stuff. I want to go fishing in the game. But they're like, oh no, you got to join the Fisherman's Guild. And I'm just like, okay, where's the Fisherman's Guild? Oh, it's in another country all the way you can't get to yet. Because you're only level 20 and no, you got to do all this, and this. How am I supposed to go fishing then? some guy wants me to fish in buckets. He wants me to go into the water and fish out a bucket. I can do it, but guess what? I ain't got the fishing license that'll let me do it. I have a fishing pole. So can I just fish? Oh no, you can't do it. You. Come back here. Okay, you're higher level than I am. See you later. I'll get that license. I'll die trying. I've already died many times trying. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's review. Okay, let's go into our quests. Okay, so successful synthesis attempts. Or no, we're not going to remove that. I have to practice my synthesis in order to get my blacksmithing up. I'm not really worried about these. Conchlat Highland. I can probably take the North Gustaberg one. The South Gustaberg one's definitely off. I love fishing in games that aren't based around fishing. You'll never catch me playing Bass Pro, lol. I'll play Bass Pro. I love Bass Pro too. I'll play all games that have fishing. I love fishing. I love marine biology. I love water, everything. I was going to become a marine biologist at one point in my life, but because of a horrible principal that deterred me from it all. And I know, just like, well, you shouldn't have people just cheer. It's up to you. You're right. It is. But it's very discouraging when the principal themselves is just like, dude, like, you ain't gonna do it. Pants cap. Dude, I've been trying. Where are your damn pants? I have been trying. I have been looking. You can barely get money in this game in general. And I have been working my damnedest to get a pair of pants. Right now, don't get me wrong, these are some thighs the world need to see. I don't argue that. But I do argue that I don't want to go around without pants, okay? I need a pair of slacks. I'll wear khakis at this point, and I hate khakis. I've been trying. I need a shirt. I'm wearing the outside. I'm wearing the parts of the shirt that people throw away when they're trying to make, like, I don't know, like, cut off that and make, like, decorative knickknacks. I don't know anymore. I need pants. The thong isn't the best look. My man, you're not wrong. It is not my best look I've ever taken. But I will say, I do rock it with expertise. Go get a jumpsuit. I'm trying. If I walk like this, there's not too much jiggle physics. But if I walk like normal, bow, bow, get a jumpsuit. I'm working on it, I swear. Spoils. I gotta get the spoils done. Why am I not finding crystals anymore? That's a better question. Total. Oh, I'm getting close to that. I'm getting close to weapons. I promise you, Randall. I'm trying. I really am. Flintstone. Oh, no, I've gotten the Flintstones, right? Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. Well, I guess 300 XP. Let's keep it for now. Speak to the Fisherman's Guildmaster. Speak to Thubu Poroharan in Port Windhurst. So I gotta go to Windhurst to get this thing. It wasn't Sandoria at all. It's Windhurst. Ocean scary. Jaws had an effect on my mind. I can't close my eyes in swimming pools. Really? That is interesting. Here's the thing. I've heard that a lot of people back in the day when Jaws first came out gave a lot of people, I don't remember the name for like water phobia or like the fear of like open water, gave a lot of people fear about water. I remember that. But I love it so, like, I've watched Jaws. I've seen everything involving water. Water doesn't really scare me. Like, don't get me wrong. If someone dropped me in the middle of the entire ocean, I can't feel the bottom, and I'm sitting there just, oh no. Yeah, it's gonna mess with my head for a little bit, thinking like, oh no, is like a megalodon or like a creature of ancient Cthulhuan lore gonna come up and like, here I am and its jaws are gonna go like this? Yeah, that'll cross my mind and freak me out. But I mean, if I can see the shore, if I'm able to duck under and I can swim, it doesn't really bother me. You know, if I don't know what's going on, then yeah, it'll mess with my head for a little bit. Just like anyone, you don't know what's going on. Okay, I know you're going to tell me he's busy. I know. This is the consulate of Hueno. Yep, there's nothing we can do for you unless you're a Oh, there's two of you here. Why, hello there, Xenobia. An adventurer in the consulate of Hueno. You have no business here. Then give me a fishing license. You are in the consulate of Huano. of Juno. We cannot do anything for you unless you are a citizen. I want a fishing license. Cerberus, please. This is the concept. What is with all of you people here? I just want to go fishing. How do I get... You know what? You know what? You know what? Okay, I know we're almost out of time. Okay, that's it. We figured out what next week's activities are. One moment. How do we get there? Windhurst? How do we get to Windhurst? One moment. One moment. Bastock to Windhurst. Oh, I'll walk there. I'll walk. How do I get there? Let's see. I'm back. Okay, okay. Bastock, Gustaberg, Volcrum. Okay, so the dunes. There's a ship I can take. The peninsula. The canyon. Okay, I found it. We gotta go back to the dunes. We gotta go back to the... I was on the right path originally. Okay. I gotta go to the dunes. Consulate Highlands, Volcrum Dune. That's easy. Let's do it. I don't want to travel there by teleporting. If it's up to my waist, it's fine so long as it's clear water. Okay. So, how do you... Okay, so, Hawk, I've never asked where you lived. It's none of my business to ask where anyone lives. Everyone's living their own lives. I've never asked, but do you live near somewhere with an ocean? Because I live in Minnesota. We have 10,000 lakes. So, lakes are just water, and going out and swimming in water in general is just a normal thing for Minnesota. Like, it's not like we have to go to a pool or anything. We can. But most of the time, it's like, I live in a town right now where if I had to count how many lakes we have around here. 1, 2. So I've got just within a 3-mile radius. A 2-mile. You know what? 2-mile radius. No, less than that. I'm not even kidding you. Within about a 2-mile radius, there are 2 large lakes along with the Mississippi River. Within a 2-mile radius. So 1 mile to the left, 1 mile to the right, there we have water. Water is a very plentiful thing where I'm from. Water is something I don't worry about. Okay. You. Hildoff. I'm landlocked, but I'm still considered East Coast. Awesome. Hildoff. I need to make the thing. What do I need? Oh, Hildoff's about to drop some info. Greetings and welcome to the Bastokian Institute for Cinegenic Research. I am Hildoff, chairman and lead researcher. Oh, we're gonna go German scientist. Let's do it. Ah, always a pleasure to encounter a fellow synergist. I see you've been keeping your synergy cubicle in fine fettle. I still have it, yes. Do you perchance find your fuel tanks running low after synthesizing up a storm? Should you ever find your fuel stores running low, remember it is a painless enough process to synthesize yourself some more. You need only prepare your corresponding crystal and rock together with a vital of slime oil and a flaccid of catalytic oil. The catch being that the procedure demands a certain degree of alchemical aptitude. I see you too choose not to wear pants. The town told me not to after seeing my voice and deciding, maybe the German with no pants is not welcome here. Racist pricks, if you ask me. If you're in immediate need of a fuel, I could provide you with a supply from my stock. In my capacity as a pedagogue of the synergetic arts, it is my firm belief that my pupils learn best from solving their problems by their own devices. That said, I would sooner see in the front of a furnace than fretting endlessly over a depleted ferro supply. Hence my offer. Bring to me a vial of slime oil, and I will gladly synergize whichever variety of frail you desire. What say you to that offer? By all means, yes, please. Yes, very well. Bring to me a vial of slime oil, and I will gladly synthesize each variety of frail you desire. Now please, off with you! Science dictates I need my alone time. Yes, sir. Seems Bastock, we enslave a large group of people to work the mines, and we have the German scientist working. There's a part of me that sits here and thinks, maybe I chose the wrong team. Maybe I didn't join the Avengers. Maybe I ended up joining Thanos' crew for this one. Maybe I'm not on the correct side for all of this. I still love my country. The German accent is on point. Ah, yes. For you see, my ancestry is the German. I have done my genetic research, and I have found I am around the fine-tuning of 60% German. And then my father's DNA has placed me into the darn-smelling receptacle of Yach, where you find the Irishman, the United Kingdom fellow, and the Frenchman. I can never forgive him. Luckily, we have some of the Norwegians, so we are fine. We are fine. German, very slim Norwegian. Then we have the Irish, French, and the English. Ah. Okay, so I can't do... Okay. We are going to travel to Windhurst. We're going to Windhurst. I think this is a good idea. I see thousands of ways that this can go wrong. I can see me dying. But how's the inventory look? Crap. Okay. I have the chain mitts, the goblin helm, a bronze helm worn by goblin warriors due to its odd shape, only goblins. I feel like that's going to be a quest thing. The Luna. Okay, a shard of a seed crystal recovered from the Pashal marshlands. It shines with the soft luminescence of an autumn moon. Since we're not going there, we're going to put some stuff away. I've got a decent bit of Irish in my blood. Ah, yes! Yeah. I was about to throw a lot of German into that Irish. I was going to be Scottish, I was about to say. I'm not even going to attempt it. So, okay. If I had to say my people, I am American. I have American everything. I am American to the core. I know that about myself. I can accept that about myself. But I can say this. When it comes to the side of me that my ancestry comes from, it's funny because out of those three, it's like I think Irish is like the lowest of the three. I think the highest out of the three is French, I believe. And then when it comes to, I think English is like in the middle. But like it goes, I think French, English, then I think English and Irish are actually interchangeable. But I know that French is up there. Not a lot. Like we're talking like down to like 3 to 6%. 60% of everything is German. There's a lot of German. Why did I go down? I had to go up to... The teleporter's up there. Why did I go... Oh, no, that's right. I'm going to the Mog House. That's right. I'm going to a Mog House. So I can... I'm leaving this way. How do I even get in here? I was going back and forth for so long just now. I was like, where the hell am I going? Where's the exit? I should have honestly just... I think this is the exit. As the only American here with a green card, leave the Brits out of it. Oh, the only American here with a green... You have a green card, my dude. That is cool. I have an enhanced driver's license. All I can do is cross the American and... the American borders. I can cross the Canadian and Mexican borders by land and by sea with my driver's license. And I'm able to enter the American territories. That is about... Well, I have a passport too. But for the enhanced side of things, that is about it. When it comes to travel, I just need my handy-dandy license to go see Mexico and Canada. Which is nice. Because it's very nice to go out and see the world. Even though I have never yet seen Canada. I should, though. But y'all forget I wasn't born here. I didn't know that, my dude. That's cool. I didn't know that. I'm not even kidding you. I never knew that. You just bent me over and gave me the shocker right there, my man. Passports required for Mexico now. As long as you have an enhanced license from one of these 6 states that provide, you can enter land or sea with an enhanced license. I'm English. Randall, I'm not kidding. I did not know you were English. No clue. I did not know that. That is literally, I have never known. 100%. That is cool as ever, my man. That is awesome. So when did you come to America? I'm not trying to probe into anything. I'm sorry if I am. When did you come to America? That is cool as ever, my man. That is awesome. That is actually legitimately really cool. We should connect sometime if it's not too weird for you. Good luck getting through the Texas border. Shit's closed. They closed it recently? Damn. Yeah, we should connect some. Yeah, Captain, I don't mind saying what's up now and then. I'm all good with it, man. Easily, like, story for another time. I agree, my man. Story for another time. Politics can be a lengthy discussion for things. Let's see. We should connect. Yeah, Captain, yeah. Been closed for months. Jeez. Is it just the Texas border, or is it all borders right now for Mexico, or is it just Texas? Travel to another home point. What's going to get me into North Gustavberg? North. That's the... No, I'm not going... That's south. Where's getting me north? Port Bastock's probably getting me into North Gustavberg. Travel to another point. We're going to the port. Take me to the port. But yeah, Captain, if you ever want to just talk or anything, Twitter, everything's always open on there. I'm not saying create a Twitter account or anything. You can easily message anything community poll on here. If you're looking for more personal info, yeah, I can always drop you some numbers now and then in a more private area. It's all good, my man. I don't mind talking and chilling. You see, Hawk, you've been here for so long, talking for so much. You have been here literally thinking back upon a lot of things. Like, you've been here literally for years. Like, I know you well enough at this point. I can definitely talk to you about things. Government about told the president to jog on and cite the Constitution. Shut the shit down in Jan. Didn't know. Because I know, is it just for crossing by land? Because I know, I actually have a, my boss just came back from vacation. They took a boat. They only went through Mexico. Like, literally, they were just there a week and a half ago. They just came back. Actually, yesterday they just came back. Today was their first day back to work today. Captain, by the way, I forgot to ask you. It's been a while since this. It's been a long time. But if I remember right, it's vague in my memory. Back in the day when I was letting off some Gear Talks talking about some stuff, I believe you brought up the two characters from the Rise of Rom comics, the two Therons that he talked to. I need to remember. It came into my head, I'm like, I believe this was Captain. You were the one who spawned their names being Gore and Vor, if I remember right. Is that right, Hawk? Cruises are a different animal, but driving is very different. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, they crossed through the sea, so I wasn't too sure. Because years ago I did cruise, but that was years ago. That wouldn't have anything to do with the current situation. Again, I don't even know the current stuff. I don't even want to try dipping my toes into that, because I'm not going to get things wrong. But yeah, that's just a conversation for another day. We're all here to have fun and a jolly good time. Let's see. I got to respond to that message later. I keep forgetting my phone's here. I put it on the couch like when I got home today, and I completely spaced that it was still in that I brought it in here like an hour ago, and I was like, geez. I just saw it now, and I'm like, what's going on here? I'll fill you in later. You got it, my dude. Okay, where am I going? Where am I? Where am I? I just got out of the port. Are you kidding me? We're already at the wrong place. Hawk needs to play Gears with us. Hawk's a Gears man. He is. May have been a different captain. I do not know that they had names. They don't have names. I thought it was you, Captain. I didn't remember. It was a long time ago. I made a video and someone mentioned the two Therons that were with him. Gore and Vor, someone named them. I don't remember who it was. I'd have to go searching back through the comment section for things. But someone named them in the comments. Gore and Vor. And I was just like, I don't remember if that was Captain or not. So I was just, that's why I wanted to ask you. So I was like, oh yeah, that's right. What was it, Captain? Because Captain, you've been here for a while now. Like, let's see, in the community, you've been here for like, what, year and a half, 2 years now? You've earned your wings. You have earned your wings in the community, my man. I no question about it. If someone asked me, name someone you know of that in your group, not fandom. We talked about that last week. We're no fandom. We're all a crew around here. This is our pirate ship, and Captain Hawk's the captain. If I had to name two people I know, well, there's more than just two. If I had to name like people who are around commenting on videos a lot or like engaging the community poll section, I would say Andrew. I haven't seen Andrew in a while, and definitely Hawk. Hawk I see good amount. It has been a while since I've played Gears. I might be rusty. My dude, if you're talking about multiplayer Gears, it has literally been years for me. I've been playing campaign on and off, doing the video series. My dude, I am not in any way, like, I have rust built up to the nth degree. You're dealing with the #1 wood player, wood tier status in all of Gears right now. I am wood. I'm the greatest wood you'll ever come across. You got bronze, silver, gold, diamond, onyx, all that good stuff. I am the #1 wood. No one takes my wood from me. I give the wood. Alright, so what do we got? 209. Let's get a little bit of traveling started at least. We have a long, long road ahead of us. The least we can do is start going a bit. Least we can do is start making our way to Windhurst. Windhurst is now the goal. Like I said last time, the goal is going to be going and talking to the cult, starting blacksmithing. We did that today. The goal for next week, we are going to Windhurst. We are entering enemy territory just to get the ability to fish. I will travel this entire planet to get my fishing pole in my hands. And I forgot to go to my Mog house to drop things off. Damn it. I think I was ranked gold in Gears 4. You're already better than me. The highest I ever got was silver. And that's just because I'm not the best. I can admit that. I'm silver. I'll always be a silver player. And it's not even because, like, I'm bad. I'm decent at multiplayer. It's just... Okay, little talk about me. So, in Gears of War, I am not even Gears of War, but just games in general. Multiplayer doesn't really do things for me in games. It's very rare there's a multiplayer that really gets me going. Like, I'm a PvE kind of guy, so player events, that's what I like. So, if I had to list off when it comes to online, there's not a lot of things that really, like, crank my engine for that. I enjoy... I'm trying to think of, like, a good one I enjoy. Like, Gears I enjoy when there's a lot of people playing that I know and it's private games. I love it. I will play to the utmost best I can just to have a fun time. Wow, there were... You doing okay there? You've gone comatose, lady. Uh-huh, I'll remember that when I grab a chainsaw. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, when I'm playing with friends, like, Randall, when we played, when, we play with others, like, the, back in the day when it was, the Unify crew, but now it's, like, but, like, with Blood, with Binks now and then, when we were with them, I remember that when I grab a chainsaw, run, just run. But that's what I mean, like, when we're playing with friends, like, then I'll put a little bit more effort into it. Or, like, just, we'll dick around, and if people want effort, I'll put effort into it. But if we're just playing a game, and if I'm just playing a normal game, that wasn't playing, that was picking on y'all with a Lancer. It was fun. I remember that. That was a good time. But, like, if I don't find something fun, why should I even care? That's how I see it. I want to have fun. And if I'm not having fun, what are any of us doing? Dang gruff. I'm going to hold on to that. Pickaxe, yep. Where's my fishing pole? There it is. The U fishing pole right here. I want my fishing license. I want to go fishing. I want to catch fish. Thank you, my Moogle. We're going to get the house looking nice soon. I know, it's bare and we barely put work into it. We're going to make it look better. But yeah, if I'm playing online just a multiplayer game with randoms, or if I'm against a team of 5 and they all have the Mexican flag and they're part of the same crew, yeah, you can bet your keister that I just don't care. I don't. I'm working on achievements at that point. That's all I'm doing. In 4, after everyone wasn't playing anymore, it was like just me. All I did was just play for achievements. That's all I did. Horde is my bread and butter. Gears 2, I think the map was called Pavilion. Right there, man. I know what you're talking about. I see what you're spitting there. I won't lie to you, man. I am a big Horde fan. When it came to Horde, 100% on board with Horde. My favorite game for Horde will always be 3. It'll always be number 3. Here's the thing. If I had to put an order to everything, it would probably go 3, 4, 2, and then 5. I think that's the best I can go. Because I don't know. 5 felt hollow. 3 I really liked because there was a lot of things you could do. 4, it gave you the class system I wasn't the largest fan of, but it kind of worked. I could kind of get behind it. 2 is number 3 for me just because it was the start of everything. It's just survive waves. And for me, it's just like 3 did it so good where they added extra stuff. And I was like, oh man, this is feeling right. This is feeling good with 3. Look at all these extra things that you can do. It felt good. You had more characters you could play as. And then 4 gave you some nice stuff. 5, like I said, it just feels hollow. Like 5, you can make it work, but it's still just, it's just not what I'm looking for. For 5, I mean. 5, it's not my cup of tea. I'll play it. I'm not bad at it. 3 was the golden era. Yes, it was. 3 and 2 are still interchangeable for my favorite Gears. They're still back and forth. If I had to name which I liked more out of the Ultimate Edition and the original, that's really hard. Because I like the first one because it just feels right. It feels right playing it. Like, everything molds and crafts itself really well. Ultimate Edition, of course, it looks nice. You get that extra chapter that you don't get in the original, which is really nice. I really love that from a lore perspective. And then, but the problem with Ultimate is just that there are moments you see that they are just so lazy with it. Like, if you look at Chaps in general, oh, it looks like someone butchered him just for his non-cutscene appearance. It looks horrible. There's some lazily done rock drops where you see enemies just float around. It sucks. Gears 5 Horde is the worst. I think so. I think... Here's the thing. When it comes to Horde mode, I can never shit on Horde mode. I can't. I love Horde mode and everything. I'm not the large... You'll know that I'm not the largest fan of Gears 5. I think it's abysmal what they did. They bastardized a lot of... Like, here's the thing. The loot system in 4 might have been a joke. It's not as big a joke when you're spending $20 for an execution. No, what was it? It wasn't 20. You have to, it was $8. $8 for an execution with the Boltok pistol that already existed in game for another weapon that was free. Think about that. $8. Yeah. It's abysmal. They butchered the shop. The shop was just... That is what made me leave originally. There was a period of time when Gears 5 came out, played it for a bit. I dropped it completely out of protest. Not only were things just not working well or looking fine, it wasn't good. I didn't like the story. It made sense, but I still wasn't the biggest fan of Kate leading everything. They butchered the online store for it. It was abysmal and horrible. It is yucky, poopy garbage that I am fine with just never seeing it the light of day again. I feel that the original unlock system for characters that were coming in, that was horrible, the totem system, but they got rid of that very quickly, which they were smart to do. Why am I... This is still not the right way. Am I going nuts? Okay, we're at least going to get to the correct part of North Gustavsburg, and then we'll call... Well, what is it? 8:24 right now? Let me get to the other side of North Gustavsburg, and we're going to call it a night. Just because there are some other things I want to tackle tonight around the house. I need to get some cleaning done. I'm watching the dogs for my folks. They are going out on vacation. It's funny, because everyone's going on vacation right now, except me. I can send you a message on Xbox. We can play some Horde sometime. I'm up for that, man. Actually, it's funny. On my cleanup section right now, 1, 2, 3, I have 4 Gears games I currently have on cleanup. So yeah, if you're down for like 4 or 5, I can always go down for some Horde. And Randall, I know you're listening, my dude. I know you're always down for some Horde too, or some private games. I already know you are. But yeah, my dude, let me get the chance to send you a message. So help me God. I was gonna say, Randall, I know you're listening. I know, I haven't forgotten you. Yes, I'm going to go and play Gears with someone else after you've been saying, let's do some games. And I'm just like, oh yeah, sure. And then I never play games with someone else. I better get a damn invite. You will, my dude. Once I get through cleaning up some games and I make it back into the Gears circuit just for my off time playing, I promise you're going to be getting some invites, my man. I've got you in the friends list on Xbox. I promise I'll be getting to you. I most certainly promise. If you cheat on me, I'm going to cry. My man, I have only been cheated on my entire life. I would never cheat on another, I swear. Never will I cheat on another. I got Captain and I got Randall both in my back pocket. I promise. Yeah, if it comes down to it, I promise I got you guys. Here's the thing. Here's a fun thing to think about. And something I'll bring up to both of you. Randall, I think I've gotten your opinion on this before. Tokoko, you're a boss. I am going to kill you even though you're a boss. I just want to kill you. I would never cheat on you, Randall. I promise. I'd never make you cry. That's a big-ass pocket. So, okay, your opinions, guys. Are we going to get anything good from the boss? I'm guessing not. Opinion time. So, Randall, I think I've already gotten your opinion before on this, but Captain, I've never heard yours. Opinion on the Hivebuster gameplay for Escape. What is everyone's thoughts on Escape? I was going to say this is a three-way relationship, but that's kind of sus. Hey, I'm down for whatever. If we're going to be holding hands doing this, we might as well go full Monty. But yeah, everyone's thoughts on Escape. What did everyone think of Escape? I have my thoughts on Escape. But I want everyone else's. I'll say mine first. So, okay, Escape mode. I think it was a step in the right direction. They were definitely... So, Judgment had... not even Judgment. Well, Judgment most definitely did, but others did too. The problem of where people get stagnant and they don't really make anything new, and it's just repeat after repeat after repeat. Absolutely fantastic. I remember that from you, Randall. You liked it. I think it was a step in the right direction. I think it was... There was decisions that were in it that worked really well. I think the idea and the premise surrounding the Hivebusters, amazingly done. They need to do more stuff like that. It adds lore. It adds character. They already had a comic series for them. I think it was amazing. That I loved. Escape could have been great, but it lacks something I can't put my finger on. What it lacks, I can very much give you a good answer on. Once they got everything out they wanted to get out, they really didn't do anything else with it. They just kind of let it sit. They didn't give it any attention. Once it was sitting, they were just like, there, it exists, people play it, whatever. That's what it was. They never gave it that, like, that shine and polish that they really could have. Like, they sat down and focused all their time on working on fixing the mistakes they made, where this new little thing that they created, they're like, okay, whatever, it's here. All right, there you go. They never did anything else with it. There's so many things you could have done, so many aspects. You could have added a lot more. I'm not saying add a story mode to it. You got Hivebusters, the DLC for that. But you could have added a little bit more, like depth into it, you know? Like, a little bit more of just, like, here's other things you're able to do instead of just A to B, go. Have y'all tried Helldivers? I want to. I really want to. I love the idea of Helldivers. I love how it looks just like not Super Troopers, Starship Troopers. I love the look. I love the idea. The community looks amazing. IGN nuts in their pants every day on Twitter about it. It looks perfect. I love the idea. I love that it's a live I don't remember the word, live access or whatever game, but they constantly give it attention every day. The story is constantly spanning just from what the players are created. It's amazing. I think it is beautiful. I'm waiting for Helldivers to come to Xbox. I'd love that stuff. I got my little brother playing. I would love to play it. I want to. Here's the thing. It's not that I wouldn't play it like on a PlayStation. I'm not like, I'm only going to play Xbox, fuck PlayStation. It's not like that. I'm going to make it... Okay, here's what. Because I'm having fun talking about all this, we're going to make our way to the Outpost, then we'll call it a night. It's not that I even don't like PlayStation. I love PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 2 sitting in the other room I have for all my older games. But, I just... Don't get me wrong. It looks amazing. I just don't want to go out and purchase a PlayStation only for Helldivers. Here's the thing, Hawk. I've heard many things about Helldivers with Xbox. I have heard rumors back and forth about some ideas that are going on with it. Nothing substantial. I have heard that with how popular it is and how the story is progressing, And it's been a mixed batch for people in PlayStation community in general. Oh, there is a red star in the distance. I don't know how I feel about that. My only gripe with PlayStation is the controller setup. I'll agree. Xbox controllers, in my opinion, are better. That's just my opinion. I still don't mind a PlayStation controller. I still think it's good. I would love to play it, and I've heard the people playing. So obviously PlayStation players and Xbox players all have their own opinions on things. The consoles can't handle it. The PS5 struggles with it sometimes. I've heard that a lot. I have heard it's really busting out frames half the time just to get it going. Okay, which is why it isn't on PS4. Exactly. I have heard it plugs and chugs pretty hard to get things going. Well, okay, you know what? We're just going to chill at the Outpost and talk for a little bit. That's what we're going to do. Just going to chill at the Outpost. There. Consider the game good for right now. We're going to talk for a few more minutes, then we'll call it a night. But yeah, I'm enjoying the conversation, so let's do it. So, the word is that people have been, not RPing, but really getting into the game, like, players versus, like, the bugs, the automatons, and all of that. And it's just, like, sometimes the enemy waves are like, oh my god, there's a lot. And it looks like they're revving up how many more enemies are going to keep coming out. So, my big-ass tower has its moments. Yeah, it'll plug and chug all right. The game's like Helldivers. I can see why, especially when you see how many enemies are out there at once. I will say, the idea that came across some players' minds that they vocalized is like, get the Xbox players in here. We need reinforcements. Bring them in. Bring everyone in. Because you get so wrapped up in the story and the playing of just like getting more humans into fight. It's like, get them all in here. Get more humans. Doesn't matter. PlayStation, whatever. Get PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. Get them in here. Now, obviously, when it comes to the diehard PlayStations and Xbox, they're butting heads. But it's one of those things where, could I see it on Xbox? Not even like play-wise or anything, but just like, could I see a reason to bring it to Xbox and have a market for it? Yes, I do see it. I think you definitely could bring it to Xbox and there's going to be people playing. I would play. Much like Pal World, I picked it up the day it came out. I do not do that with games. I never do that. There are very rare exceptions. Pal World was one of them. I don't regret that. I would say if Helldivers came to Xbox, that's a day one purchase. The DLC for Elden Ring coming out, that's going to be a day one purchase. I am purchasing all of that stuff when it comes out. Yeah, if Helldivers came out on Xbox, day one I would download. I would jump in, and I'm going to be killing me some bugs. I'm going to be going Starship Troopers 24/7. Guarantee you. Because again, like, it's a live service game, but they're constantly there all the time. It is amazing. They live action. If you want to make live action work, you got to be there 24/7 on the grounds there for your players. They do that for Helldivers. In the last 2 weeks, we, the players, have died 7 million times, but have 1.8 trillion kills. It's definitely a community game. I agree. When it comes to the community, I think it will be a great time to have Xbox together, and I think it will be amazing. Now, I understand it's a lot more easier said and done, but if they did make it work, I'd get it. I'd get it in a heartbeat. 100%. Alrighty. I used to be a diehard Xbox back in the 360 days, but I've grown as a gamer since then. I think we've all grown as gamers. I think that's the best way to put it. I don't think there's truly people that are diehards for either side that are older. I think the younger generation will take a side and stick to it. I feel the more you mature, the more you play games, the more you see what's out there. I truly believe, like, no, there's no such thing as a diehard once you get further in. Now, you've got all the trolls and everyone online that will be pushing diehard, but I mean, no one's going to sit here and argue about, let's say, for instance, Gears of War. Gears of War, right? We all love Gears of War here. We all love it. Gears of War is an Xbox and PC game. It's not on PlayStation, right? People on PlayStation, I would like to believe some in the past were like, hey, that looks pretty good. I want to try playing it, and have jumped over to try it. God of War, both GOW, God of War, PlayStation. Have I played the newer stuff? I have not, just because, again, I need a good reason to go. If I go buy a PlayStation, I want to have a lot of things to play. And I know there's a lot, but I need to get through this pile behind me first. God of War, amazing game. beautifully done. It looks great. It continues the story. I think it looks great. Follows Norse mythology. I can guarantee people from Xbox have been jumping over to try God of War. It's just a normal thing. There's nothing wrong with having both and having whatever. Bloodborne. It's on PlayStation only. Bloodborne. Great. See what I mean? There's different sides of the fence. Nothing stops you from jumping over the fence now and then. You know? Bots are bust. Helldivers can end the platform. I know it. I would kill to play God of War. See, that's what I mean. Like, we don't all have to be locked into a console or just a console or a PC. You know, we can all do it. Helldivers can end the platform wars. Yeah, Helldivers, I think you're right. I think Helldivers would truly bring everyone together. I think, basically about what I've heard, because I got the new one on PC. I loved. I'll tell you, man. Helldivers could really end console war. Like, here's the thing. Couple years back, oh my god. Couple years back, man. The console wars were really in the trenches. Really heavy. Because of Microsoft buying up and, you know, they bought up all the companies. Blizzard, Activision. They bought all of that stuff. And I'm not talking good or bad about either of the sides. This is just literally what happened. They said, hey, we're going to buy all of that. Because we can. Sony, PlayStation, got pissy. Really fucking pissy. Really pissy. Nintendo got upset too, but not as bad. Not as bad as Sony did. Bro, it's going to end with Helldivers. I think, honestly, Randall, honestly, I think you're right. I do think you are correct. And here's the thing. With how successful it is, oh, they're going to make a Helldivers 3. You can mark your sweet keister. There's going to be Helldivers 3 in the future. No question. They struck gold. They struck a gold mine that as long as they don't F it up, they're set in the clear. They did amazing. If anyone was going to say, God hath given thee a gift, Helldivers 2. There you go. Not for a long time. Very true. They have a long way to go. There is so much story and so much stuff they can do with the current Helldivers. No question. They have so much they can do. They can take their sweet time and they'll be fine. Yeah, but, geez, I forgot what I was saying now. I was going on a tirade about something. Oh yeah, that's right, Sony, yeah. Sony back in the day got really, really pissy. After they got pissy, they pretty much stonewalled anything from getting on Xbox. They made it openly known that none of their Final Fantasy games will see the light of day in the future with Xbox. And they just got upsetty spaghetti to the nth degree. I think the new Crisis Core was the last one that they released, and they were like, okay, we're not doing anything with you anymore. And then all of that happened. Everyone kept going after Xbox, like, you're monopolizing. And they're just like, no, we're not. We're just purchasing. And finally it came down to everyone deciding, like, oh, they're just purchasing. Sony kept throwing their hissy fits until finally, once Xbox got everything, and they said, hey, listen, just because we have everything and we own it now, doesn't mean it's staying here permanently. Yeah, there's some stuff we'd like to only keep on Xbox, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to have other things. Call of Duty is still going to be on PlayStation. You're still going to get all these other games. This isn't the end of the world. So, after Sony heard that, I kid you not, they 180'd it, had a public scene where they were shaking hands with Xbox. I kid you not. And they're just like, you know what, maybe we judged you a bit too harshly. Guess what? Final Fantasy XIV coming to consoles. That's literally what happened. During that same year, also PlayStation's like, when NFTs completely crumpled and die, I kid you not, they come out, we're selling Final Fantasy NFTs. That's our main focus. I don't know, man. I think Sony was huffing some bad stuff, and when they finally got sobered up, they saw what they did. I think that's what it is. I play the OG Helldivers. They don't have to make 3. They can keep evolving too. I agree. 2 can just keep evolving. They can invent. They can bring in new enemies. They can literally make Helldivers into like a not even a Starfield, a Warhammer-esque size kind of game. They could do that. Give them a decade from now, easy. They could do it. With how quick they're evolving right now and how the fan base is going, easy. Give it a decade, they'll be just as big as Warhammer. I'm putting money on it. I don't see them doing anything that could cause the game to die out. I think they could definitely hit patches of slowing down, but I don't see them just falling off the map. I don't see that happening unless they really, really screwed the pooch. I don't think that they could actually mess up. If we lose the E-board, the board resets, it's literally 4D chest. So if the whole board goes, it's a reset. Dang. So that's the thing, like, you could go so long without the board resetting and evolve it as far as you can. Once you lose and it resets, it's like, okay, let's see how far you can get. I think that's great. I think they are doing live service the way live service was meant to be made. They are doing amazing with it. And then you have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which died the first day it came out. That just shows you. I don't believe AAA companies should really be dipping their fingers into the live service market or even attempting that. I understand where the money is, but unless you're really dedicated and can keep the audience, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just a loss of money in the long run. I need to play Helldivers. Hawk, me and you both. We both need to play Helldivers. They can change the game on a whim. I've seen Joel. You've seen the DM. Joel is the DM, if I remember correct. He's the one in charge. You've met the man. You've met Joel. You've met God. It seems Randall has met the God of Helldivers. Is he a vengeful God or a merciful God? Is he a DM from a Dungeon Master or Deathman? He's level 9. He made himself uber level. He made himself into the Emperor. He's the Emperor from Warhammer. He just steps onto the field. I can see him Thanos snapping and all the bugs are gone. I have come to save the day. You get one. He showed up occasionally in random games for a lot of us. So he just showed up. He's like, I want to play. Let's do it. Does he die? Does he just go on a killing spree or does he die? Does he just... I'd imagine he's that high a level. He just brushes off death. And he just keeps going forward. That's my guess. That's my honest guess right now. He jumped into play randomly to test the changes. Ah! Now that is what I like to hear. The man goes in, I'm going to physically jump in there with the boys and see how this plays. That is a Chad move right there. No, we're not just sending testers in. I'm stepping in there right now. Nope, he dies like we do. Mad respect for that. Goes in, he's with the entire squad of boys. Let's go. We die fighting or we die cowards. Pick which one you want. The difficulties anew as follows. 1 trivial, 2 easy, 3 medium. I'm guessing 4 is hard. Challenging. Okay. Is 5 hard? 5 is hard. Is 6 insane? Is there a 6? Would it be insane? Are we going Gears of War here? Or is 5 where it ends? What is... Okay. We'll finish this up really quick because I gotta get to some other stuff I gotta take care of here. What would you say when it comes to an average goes to 9? Jesus! What's past hard? What does an average player play? Does an average player just play 3? 6 is insane. Okay, I guessed very well. I'm proud of myself. 7 is suicide. What's past suicide? 8 is impossible. 9 is hell dive. I like it. Someone hacked the game and impersonated Joel, giving random vehicles and such to players. The dev said something along the lines of, if they don't mind as long as the players are having fun. That's what I like too. I heard about that story, by the way, Hawk. I heard about that one. So I know that. I keep in tune with the online stuff involving it. Right now the bots are going to become a problem by the sound of it. But I've heard about that one too. And what I love about the devs are, they're like, if the game's not broken, if everyone's having a good time, if the game's still running how it's supposed to be run, and everyone's got a smile on their face, whatever. They also said there was a glitch. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. There are still glitches in the game, I've heard, but like I said, the devs have made it known. If people are having fun, sure, why not? Of course, they're not going to let it keep happening, but they're like, you know, there's an oopsie daisy on our end, you know, someone's impersonating, but whatever. Go ahead, have fun. That was produced by the update a week. That was produced by the update a week later. I gotta agree, like, with the devs. If you're having fun and it's not breaking anything, and they fixed the problem and they fixed, like, the impersonation, like, yeah, do what you want. Go ahead. You got a little bit of some fun stuff out of nowhere. Okay. Hope it was a good time. The glitch wasn't a glitch. They just rolled it out in the update. Oh, I heard it. Yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know. If I had to name, like, the most, like, Brothers in Arms type of community at the moment out of all the games that are currently up and running, I think Helldivers is probably number one at the moment. I think they probably evolved themselves to the top for what truly makes a gamer brotherhood a thing. I think they might be there right now. I think they might hold the pedestal. Can't think of other games that really do that at the moment. Like, especially with all of the battle royales, everyone's out for themselves. Yeah, I think that's the most hand-in-hand Brothers in Arms kind of game there is. I'm trying to think of anything that can compete with it. Like, I guess MMOs can do that too. Like 11, I know with Absolute Virtue, and then 14, there's a lot of communities, but I think Helldivers has them beat. They openly revealed the DM, so doubt anyone could have hacked it. Yeah, I heard about that too. They're just like, here's the guy who's in charge of it all. That's what I love. They're like, he's the guy in charge. You got any complaints about what's going on? He's the guy. He's deciding what's happening here. He's doing good. You don't have to pay to win. Exactly. More people that understand it. You don't need the bottom dollar just to get good stuff or anything. You can grind and win. That's what a lot of games is. That's been a problem for decades, though, is pay to win. It's horrible. I hate it. Gears of War. So they weren't pay to win. Well, no, technically they were pay to win. Because you could pay to get ×2 energy and just start leveling. You could pay to win for that one. The in-game currency from microtransactions can be found in-game. See, and that's the thing, like, okay, hot take. No one shoot me off the bat, okay? I believe microtransactions can work if they are done correctly. If you do microtransactions correctly, there is a way it can work. It is very hard and is very limited, but there are ways to work microtransactions that are not made to be horrible. Top of my head, I can't think of a lot of them, but I know what it is. There are no chest boosters or any BS. Agreed. I think microtransactions in games like that do the loot system, I think are garbage. It's just gambling. That's literally all it is. The ROM packs where you could get Srock and everything in 4, gambling. Where the loot system in Gears of War 4 in general is gambling. It is nothing but putting your money in for a random pull at something you might not get and you have to spend more money to get. That is the definition of gambling. If I go to the casino and I want a jackpot and I give them $10 and I get the jackpot, it's not gambling anymore. I'm guaranteed to get what I'm paying for. If I go to the casino, I put $10 in and I want the jackpot and I don't get it and I have to keep paying to try and get the jackpot, that is the literal definition of what gambling is. You are gambling away, putting a risk on if you're going to get something or not. That is a gamble. It is gambling. It is gambling. Loot systems, in that sense, with the loot crates, are gambling. It's a fact. Alrighty. Speaking of pay to win, can we talk about Sephiroth? Probably, but heard the spelling in Smash Bros. So there are only 3 in-game if you fall short from the War Bonds Season Pass. And War Bonds never expire. You keep them forever. Right there. You pay for what you get. I like that. Can we speak of Sephiroth? Heard the spelling in Smash Bros. So you want to talk about Sephiroth, eh? What do you want to know about Sephiroth? What do I know about Sephi? Oh yeah, to pay to get the characters in game. $1.99, $4.99. And see, that's the thing. If you're gonna pay for something and you get it and you keep it forever, and it's not like unjustly making you better than everyone, I don't see a problem with that. You know, like if you can grind and get just as good as someone who pays for something, I don't really see a problem with it. Now, if you're going to pay for something that makes you something you can't get in-game and you are uber powerful than everyone, yeah, there's some problems right there. But Sephi, yeah. So, yeah, when it comes to Smash Bros, you can pay for new characters. So, that's a hard topic. Just because of the fact that when it comes to games like that, you know what? We've been talking for a while, and I feel I got 15 more minutes before I hit the 3-hour mark. We're going to continue forward to get further to get into where we need to go. We'll continue talking, though. Okay, so here's what. I feel that some games can get away with paying for character. No, I can't say that correctly. Oh, yeah, Sephiroth is very broken. Oh, yeah, I agree. Sephiroth is very, very broken. I'm not arguing that at all. 100% true. I don't argue that one bit. It's Sephiroth. They're going to make him broken. There are so many people that are Final Fantasy fans that are just wanking it to the thought of Sephiroth. Yeah, Sephi automatically will be broken. I could have told you that out the gate. So how it works for that, I know why games do it. You can make a lot of money by putting a character in a game and making you pay for it. You get a lot of money. There has been a very good trend as of late that's been working out a lot in games where you release a character and you don't pay for the character. You either have to unlock the character or it's just free just out the gate. How I see it is, I believe in my mind, it should go, characters should just be free off the bat. That's how I see it. I said in Smash twice. That you just gotta smash that smash. That's what it's all about, Captain. It's just smash the smash. And yes, you are right, Randall. It's bullshit just like COD. COD is just a complete shitstorm of what it once was. I don't even like thinking about what COD is. I'm still working my way up the totem. I just recently 100%ed Call of Duty 4, the original. 100%ed, did all the missions, did part-time for Mile High Club, beat the entire game, hardest difficulty. Mile High Club took me a day and a half. I was on and off for the day and a half, but I finally did it. I fell to the ground. I thought I was going to cry. Mile High Club on the hardest difficulty is no joke. I did it. I got the achievement, but it was hard. Brent couldn't get the achievement. He tried for a few hours, dropped it, said, no, I'm not trying anymore. I did it. Oh my God. I almost, I felt like crying. I felt like it. But I didn't. I'm a man. I did not cry. I feel you, bro. By paying for characters, it's horseshit. I think characters shouldn't be paid for because, okay, the easiest example I can bring up is the game Monster Hunter World. Okay? I also have that back here. Don't mean to toot my own horn. Monster Hunter World. So with Monster Hunter World, they released, there's only one DLC they ever released that you had to pay for. And that was an entire map, an entire extra part of the game. It was basically Monster Hunter 1.5. It was like an extension, like a continuation. That, I think, is perfectly fine for DLC. That makes sense. Nothing makes me rage like Call of Duty. Dude, Call of Duty, I play one game, I 100% it, I don't touch another Call of Duty for like 6 months to a year. I finished 4. Okay, honestly, I finished 4 and felt so good. If I did end up going out and getting World at War, which is the next in line, then I would just play it. World at War I'd do. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I'd play that. Oh yeah, I'd 100% both. Like, 100% Call of Duties are something I like to do. It's a challenge. Some are easy, some are really hard. There are some levels in 4 that are bull-bustingly hard. Oh my gosh, getting to the nuke, you have a timer going against you. Getting to the nuke is hard. Going through the Ukraine level is hard. There are some hard things. I like COD for the campaign. I do too. I hear recent COD campaigns have not been the greatest, but the original campaigns, very good. The campaign for the Modern Warfare original trilogy, I think is really good. I even think 3, when they introduced Juggernauts, I like it. I think it works out. I think I can live with it, and I can say it's decent. But anyway, I was bringing up Monster Hunter World. So when it comes to Monster Hunter World, they released monsters into the game that were from previous games and added stories and everything, cutscenes, all of it for free. They added extensions and add-ons and costumes, all for free. And guess what? Everyone kept coming back to play them. Everyone was interested. Everyone was invested. And guess what? The game did amazing. I think they stated it is the best-selling Monster Hunter game they have ever made, period. And guess what? They didn't have to sell every single monster that came in for $1.99. I was so mad at the ending of the campaign for the newest COD. I don't know what happens. I can't even tell you the name of what the newest COD is. But I can tell you right now, is this the campaign they said that's only like 4 hours long? Is this the one that's only 4 hours long of a campaign? I've heard a lot of horrible things that one of the campaigns is only like 4 to 5 hours long. That is malarkey. That is horrible. That's butt. How do you sell a game with a campaign that's only 4 hours long for full price or even up to $70? How do you get away with that? I can tell you how. It's Call of Duty. But it's dumb. Now, don't get me wrong. I think by what I've seen Brent playing, I think some of the new Call of Duty is kind of okay. I think the open world aspect works out pretty well. I think definitely open world for zombies. Oh my goodness, I watched Brent play. That one had me stop and watch for a while. That I enjoyed. That was the downfall. The downfall, are you talking about the open world or are you talking about the 4-hour campaign? I beat it in 2 sittings. Yeah, exactly, Hawk. They're not long. Like, I played 4. Just playing through it took me multiple days. Shit, cleared it in 1. I have heard it is bad. Zombies blows? Zombies is bad. Okay. I do miss when it was just original zombies. Now they're throwing in a lot of stuff. But I will say, compared to the normal open world Call of Duty, don't get me wrong. I will say that I did enjoy Call of Duty. Okay, Call of Duty, the one with the open map where like it's pretty much a free for all. I enjoyed it when I had a friend to play with. When I had a friend to play with, it was kind of fun. We got second place for teams, and that was really, it was so edge of your seat at the very end. I loved it. But if I don't have friends to play with, it's just boring. There's no point to play it. I get bored halfway through my first game. It's just not worth it to me. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's horrible. Look at all the stuff they throw in now. There's a Nicki Minaj skin that has the fat ass and everything on it. Nicki Minaj hasn't been popular in, like, what, a decade? But no, they're just going to throw it in and think, like, this is what the kids want. I can guarantee you who's ever in charge right now does not know what the kids want. They're just put... Homelander from The Boys was put in there. Why are you going to put superheroes in now? Like, just release the game. They're soldiers fighting each other. You don't need anything else. Just it's an easy premise. So why can't we get this right? We're not looking for anything crazy. Like, here's the thing. They've made it stated that there's some timelines they'll never touch. Imagine, like, okay, let's make a Call of Duty game with all the timelines we would never touch, period. One act is going to be spent in Vietnam. One act is going to be spent over doing Desert Storm. Let's do another one. Let's imagine that. They just release everything that, like, they never touched on before. Let's throw out I don't think, yeah, they never did the Vietnam War. I don't believe they ever did. They touched on it in, okay, no, they touched on it in Black Ops. That doesn't count. So, okay, take away Vietnam. Desert Storm, throw that one in there. Let's throw in, we had Cold War stuff. What's a lot of other ones that no one talks about that much of? Throw in Kuwait. Put Kuwait in there. I beat Gat Out of Hell in like 5 hours the day I got it, and it took me a few more hours to finish all the side activities in a day. See, I'll give Gat Out of Hell a little bit of a pass, because that's kind of like Monster Hunter World Iceborne, which is the DLC. That one is just a DLC. DLCs that are made to be DLCs, I'll give a pass, because they know what they are and they know what they're doing. So that one I can kind of be like, okay, I can see where you're going. Short campaign games die fast usually. You're right, they die extremely fast. They are. That's why most people, when they're talking about the original Saints Row games, they only glaze over Gat Out of Hell. Because what's there to really talk about? Oh, hell's a thing in time travel. Yeah, but then they came out with the new Saints Row and no one... It's basically... It's not even that's non-canon. It's just an alternate universe. But I mean, make a Saints Row 5 and now they can jump universes. They can do that. The original Saints Row franchise could just do that if they wanted, and no one would question it. That's just how they do it. They would do it. No one would argue. How strong are you, sheepers? Easy prey, let's do it. Saints Row 4 was built on a DLC for 3. It was! That's the funniest thing! Enter the Dominatrix! That's the funniest thing. 4 is basically just, okay, we're just gonna make a really long DLC with its own story and continues, and we'll put that out there. Oh my god. Saints Row, okay. I love Saints Row. All of them, even though I prefer 1 and 2 more than 3 and 4. Saints Row got away with a lot of stuff. They got away with a lot of cut corners. I won't lie to you, man. There's a lot of corners they cut. I still love them. But they shirked some responsibilities they should have had. They shirked some responsibilities. They could have made a better game, but they knew what they were doing. It was still good. I still enjoyed myself. It wasn't as good as the original 2. It was still good, though. I thought, you know, for a game itself, Well, actually, for a game itself, I was like, I don't know about this. For a Saints Row game, I was like, okay, we all knew where this was going. That's how I see it. Saints Row holds that place in my heart. Then you have series like Gears of War, where you get 4 and 5, and it's abysmal, and you're like, no. The franchise was never meant to go down the shitter. I don't know who gave up their soul to make an extra buck, but I can tell you right now, the trade-off was make bad Gears of War games. I give 4 a lot of shit. All honesty, 4 was, and people hate me sometimes for this, 4 was not that bad. If you compare 4 to 5 and Judgment, I think we can all agree there's a lot worse things out there than Gears of War 4. Guys, I'm calling it. Good night, fellas. Love you to death, Randall. Thanks for coming by. I always love talking to you. As soon as I jump on the cleaning train for Gears, I'm going to get a hold of you, and we're going to get this going. Catch you in the next one. GG's. Love you to death, man. Have a great night. Thanks for dropping by. Good luck with business. It keeps you busy, but just remember, there's always Gears. Oh, I love Randall. There's the giant the Tremor Ram. There you are. I found you a few nights ago. What's up with you? And even Matt, I want to fight it. I want to fight this big mofo. Okay. Saints Row got disrespected hard with the remake. Call me, bro. Yeah, no problem. I'll drop you a message. If I forget to send you a message, I'm sorry. You already know how I am with messaging. I will do my best to send you a message to say thanks for the night. I'll do my best. Love you to death, Randall. Have a good night, man. Wow, this Ram's got cake on him. I want to try fighting him by myself. If not, I'll get Najee out here too. I want to give him a shot solo. Come here. You're an even match for me, correct? Okay, I'm going to pretend that damage did not hurt that much. Okay, I cannot pretend that that one did not hurt. That one did hurt a little. Okay, I'm going to hit you with this, and I'm calling Najee. Alright, Najee! Najee! Where's Najee? Najee! Najee! Okay. Disengage. We're running. Oh, I took total damage. I just got 1,000 XP off of that. Am I gonna live? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Yep, go ahead and do things to my butthole. I hate losing. You know what? Back to home point, and we can formulate a plan for next week. All right. Before the stream ends, are you still Cab on Xbox? I remember you mentioning it on some old videos. Good question. So, R.I.P. I know, Ripperoni. I am Cab652 on Xbox. Just make sure, I'll make sure I look out for you, Hawk. If I don't accept right away, it's just because I won't accept just random people. I trust you, Hawk. As long as I know that you're sending me an invite, yeah, you got it, broski. I'm adding you right away. So just make sure I know who I'm adding, and I know who I'm looking for. And I'll be adding you, and we'll get you going. We'll get some games going. I don't know when I'm going to have my Xbox One on. I've been playing Original 13 on the Xbox 360. In fact, once I'm done here, I'm going to go and do... I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to get something to drink. And then I'm probably going to grind a little bit and get some more Adamantoises farmed in Final Fantasy 13. And then once that is done, then I'm going to edit a bit more. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm editing the Gear Talk coming up this week. I don't know if I should tell you or not. It's kind of interesting what it's going to be. I'll send a message when I add you. Very good call, Hawk. That way I know it's you. Yeah, I'm editing the new Gear Talk right now. It is not a character discussion, but it is a, it's an interesting one. First time I've done this one for a Gear Talk. Do you want me to spoil what it is? I don't, you know what? No spoilers. This one I'm looking forward to releasing. This one I'm kind of happy with. Can I do a little better with it next time I try this format? Yes. But I think for a first-time format, it's not too bad. I'm about a third of the way done with it. I should have it ready for Thursday coming up pretty soon. And it's going to be, I'm having fun with it. I had fun doing it. There's a random hair that got caught in my beard from Frank the entire, like half of the video. Didn't notice it until 8 minutes in. And it's just there the whole time and it annoys the piss out of me for the whole video. But it does come out and it ends up getting stuck on my shirt, so yay me. We just hit, this is the longest I've ever streamed. We're up to 3 hours right now. Let me at least get to North and then we'll call it for the night. Let me get to North Gustaberg. I'm already sad I died, but at least, look at the bright side. Next stream, it's just going to be an adventure. We just make our way to, we're just going to make our way to the homeland of the fishing. Fishing licenses next week, boys. I'm excited. The topic shouldn't spoil too much. It will spoil. It will spoil what the if I say the topic, it's gonna spoil it. I can say, okay. I will say what who it involves. I'll give you a hint. Just because if I say what it is, it'll spoil what the video is gonna be about. I want to leave that part open. Wow, that was a drop in frames. So, the topic involves General ROM. ROM is the topic. Since I did the videos, so whenever I do the discussion series, I like to put the villain of the team or the game into everything because it feels like, you know, I can talk about them. Like with the Gabe's Convoy, we talked about Ukon. When we did the what was the other one? I've done a lot of videos in the past few years. The Hive Busters. We talked about the Wakatu. I feel like for this one, I definitely feel like I don't think doing ROM's discussion for Zeta Squad is correct. I don't think it's right. Because of the fact that Zeta Squad... What? Like, well, since they fought him first, they get rights to having the discussion series. I'm sorry. The day I do the Delta Squad discussion series, that's the day we will actually do the ROM discussion. That's when we'll do it. I think that's the best time to do it and the right time to do it. Now, when do we do the Scourge discussion? When do we do the Mira discussion? When do we do all of those other discussion series? The Srock discussion, the Karn. The Karn discussion, I already know when. But when do we do the other ones? Well, I'm not gonna lie. I do have some ideas for the upcoming ones. Yeah, it's probably a guess, yeah. When I do the Delta Squad discussion series, we will do ROM. When I'm talking about all the Locusts, there will be a Locust discussion series. I'll lay out some of them right now. I'm not going to say what's coming up next, but we've got the Delta discussion series, the Locust discussion series, the Kilo Squad discussion series. What else? We have the comic discussion series. We've got a lot of discussion series to go through. We've got quite a bit. Got me excited to see what you have in store. It's the first time I've done this. I think it works out well. I like it. It's the first time I ever did it. I can't guarantee it's going to be the best, but it's interesting. The idea came to me from watching one of my favorite series, and from my favorite YouTube series, and here's the thing, if I say it now, even like if I give the easy answer, it's just going to be a spoil, and I don't want to spoil it, because it's like, I'm betting that it's going to be a fun one. But I will say this, it's very heavy with ROM. It follows a lot of ROM story. UIR discussion, that's the thing, like, if I did... Oh yeah, an Old Guard discussion series is on there too. The Old Guard, like all the older characters that were still around, like Helena Stroud, Patrick Sultan. Then you have other characters that were around back then, like I guess Adam Phoenix technically would be Old Guard. UIR discussion, that's the thing. I don't think I have enough UIR characters to do a UIR discussion series. Like, I have Tresque and I have Paddock. And Paddock, I already want to use him for the Kilo discussion series. That's the thing. So, I don't think I have enough UIR to make a full-blown UIR discussion series. I don't think I do. I'd like to, but I don't think there's enough. Like, do I just talk about, like, 1.5 characters and then just make a bajillion videos about things involving UIR? I want to have character discussions. No... I'm smart enough to know. Most people are tuning in to see the character discussions. I already know that. Don't get me wrong. You know, some of the videos do have good topics, but I don't think a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh yes, let's tune in. Let's turn on our radios and see what the Austrian Republic is up to right now in Gears of War on BCast Gaming." I know what people are here for. I know what the meat and potatoes are. I will say after the ROM video that comes up this week, the week after next week, which is going to be the next one, will be the final character discussion. I already brought it up at the end of the Kim video, so everyone kind of... it's not really a spoiler since I've already openly stated it. The final Gears character that will be talked about for the Zeta Squad discussion series, we will be covering and talking about Jace Stratton. So, I was going to put him in the comic discussion series, but I feel like, you know, like the connections he makes with Zeta, we get introduced to him in the DLC, we also have him in the games quite a bit. He still carries Barrick's lighter up to the day we find it in 5. This is like literally decades and decades and decades and decades later. I think Zeta's a good place to put him. I think Zeta... No, he was not an official member of Zeta, so I am going to say right now for the title, I'm probably going to put comic character in there, or probably comic character or something, or just comic, to show that, like, yes, even though we're talking about Zeta Squad, he is still a comic... Like, he's considered to be the main character of the comics. So, yeah, I'm going to put comic under him instead of Zeta. He was never an official member of Zeta Squad. That's the thing. He was never official. You know, he was just a kid that they saved, and then when Valera died, he picked up the Lancer and he defended his orphanage. That's what happened. I'm tuning in for all the Gear Talks. I like to deep dive into lore. I know a lot of the obscure information about the Elder Scrolls universe. My dude, I need to brush up on my Elder Scrolls. There's a lot I need to brush up on. And it's not that I don't want to cut you off here, Hawk. I am interested in learning some more Elder Scrolls as always. But I do have to call it here. We're already 3 hours and 7 minutes, about to go 3 hours and 8 minutes in. I had a great time, but I still had to dive into some other things tonight. I still gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta get something to drink. I gotta get Frank out to the bathroom. And I still gotta get ready for work tomorrow. So, thank you for joining me on this journey, Hawk, as always. I love you to death. I love every time we're here. Thanks to Randall for dropping by. Always love talking to my homie. Yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank everyone for making this possible. And thank the patrons for making this possible. Next week, we're getting the fishing guild taken care of. I have a fishing pole. I'm ready to fish. I'm just ready at this point, okay? So, I love y'all to death. I will see you next week. Again, Randall, Captain, it has been an honor as it always has been. I love talking to you guys. Great talks tonight. Just about everything about communities, turtle penises, Final Fantasy, the destruction of pay-to-play, all that good stuff. Peace, brother. Take it easy. Captain, peace to you too. I look forward to finding your message on Xbox and adding you. Like I said, if I don't get it right away, give it a little while. I'm working on original Xbox 360 games, but I'll get to it soon. Okay, love you all to death. I will see everyone in the videos upcoming, and also next week when we go streaming again to get the fishing, well, not even a fishing license, to join the fishing guild. I will see everyone next week. Let me get my, that's starting soon. There it is, the close. I am going to see you all next week for some more adventures in Final Fantasy XI. Later.